All right. I am live now. Katie, can you hear it now? Katie, you're muted. Katie,
can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I still can't hear you. I guess I'm gonna have to pull it up from my phone so I can hear you. But I'm on my computer
You was
actually.
on mute
Let
and I
me see.
unmuted
I'm gonna pull
you.
you up from my phone.
Yeah, you was on mute and I unmuted you.
Oh, you already started, didn't you?
I just hit go live just now, and I was thinking maybe that's why you couldn't hear me because I wasn't live, but I am
Hold
now.
on. Let me pull it up on my phone where I can hear everything that's going on. I hope
Okay.
everyone out
Hey,
there is doing
everybody. Here
okay.
already.
Let's see here.
Queen Shot-Town. Hi. She said
Okay.
hello, mods in chat. Hello. We had such a great time with you last time. We're not going to be here long today, guys.
Everything that's going on. I hope everyone out there is doing okay. Okay, I can hear you.
You can hear me. Hey, Andrea.
Hey, what's up, Katie? What's up, Katie?
Can you hear Katie? Hey, say with DC and Mississippi. I got Mississippi and Chi-Town in the building. Oh, and California. And
Yes.
Arkansas and North Carolina's own.
Okay.
Mizz Lackey. Yes. Katie,
Hey, what's up, Andrea? Good to have you.
Good.
oh,
Hey,
okay.
Katie, how you doing?
You hear Katie? Hey, Tyrone. Tyrone said, hey, everybody. I don't ever get a notification. Nobody do.
Little Rock in the building.
Queen Chi-Town. Just know, every Friday at 7. We was here at 4 hours.
Yep, I can hear. I can hear.
I'm not doing it today. So you can hear us, Katie. Katie. I'm going to call Katie, guys.
Okay.
Katie. I'm going to call her and tell her. Yes, Queen of Chi-Town. Thank you for being here.
Hello?
Katie, we hear you all on the live. We just talking to you.
Girl, I don't know. I cannot hear you from my computer, but it's like I got my phone on.
Wait a minute. Let me mute your mic. Here we come, Andrea.
Mute the mic. Mute the mic. But yeah, it's.
Wait a minute, Katie. It's muted, but okay, go ahead. Okay, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, everything you're saying is reflecting back to the live. And then Andrea is talking to you, and you're not saying anything back. She's just talking to you. Then I'm calling your name, and you're not saying nothing. You're sitting there. Right. So, hey, baby. Jump out, and I'm going to drop the link for you again. Okay, baby. Bye-bye. Copy the clipboard. Dropping the link, guys, for anybody who wants to come up. Hey, daughter.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, Andrea. Katie got out, and she's gonna try to come back in.
Okay.
Hello, everybody in the chat. We love you guys. Yeah, Katie gonna try to come back in, and we're gonna see that work.
So what's going on, Ms. Lackey? What's going on with you?
Well, Andrea, I'm gonna tell you something. A few things that's going on with me. Thank you for asking. First of all, y'all gotta bear with me. This is my first time putting on my own lashes, and if one of them come off, just know I'm gonna go in there and take both of them off. Because I don't know. I tried what to do, but I got a whole bunch of them. I ordered a bunch of them so I can just I'm gonna be able to practice with a lot of them.
Okay.
But I used to wear them anyway, and now when I see myself without them, I feel like I got bald head eyes. So anyway, yeah. So that, and another thing, I love my YouTube, and I love my chat, and I love my people. Y'all, you know that. They know I love them. Oh, I gotta share myself out too. But I just do every Fridays and stuff like that. I can't forget, where I came from. I can't forget more important things. I can't just make YouTube my life. Because I realize I'm in, a few groups, and I be like having to look at videos all day and go in people's lives, go in people's premieres, God said he a jealous God.
So are you trying to find a balance? Is that what that is? That's what I hear.
I need to, yes, but I'm just gonna do my, I'm still gonna do my Fridays here on Fridays. So don't worry about that. It said, okay, let me see. It said something went wrong. I'm getting ready to share myself out. Thank you for sharing me out.
You're welcome.
You're so awesome.
I feel the same. I'm trying to find a balance too.
Uh-oh. Now go ahead, say that again, baby.
I said I'm feeling the same way.
Are you?
Yeah, trying to find a balance with the kids. My own personal youth. Me and my friend who my best friend. We do it all hot air. We trying to find a balance. It's a lot, and it's almost seems like I got on YouTube to have a little fun. Get my opinion.
Right. It seems like a getaway. It feels like a getaway.
Yeah, it's. I'm starting to feel like it's like a damn job now. It's like
right.
And people, and I know my people be saying, Trey, when you come back on, I'm like, not today.
Exactly.
Today homeschool has kicked my behind. I don't feel like doing nothing.
You are doing homeschooling.
Yeah. So, some days I just don't got the energy. And then I did this bet with somebody and did all these exercises, and my whole body is aching.
Right. And so, with that being said, YouTube is a place. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, real mamas. So yeah.
Okay. Katie.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, Katie, we can hear you.
Hey, real mama.
Okay, I am in the building. What's up?
We're talking about balance and stuff like that, things that's going on. And what I was trying to get ready to tell you, Andrea, Katie already know, but YouTube is a place where you're supposed to come and enjoy and have fun. And so anyway, me, myself, hello to whoever else just came in, you meet good people on here. And I met a person on here that I thought was so amazing. And, he's a great friend. And he's so nice. We just always lifting each other up because he is my brother. And, and he calls me his sister. Well, people get the wrong ideas.
Yes.
And I got a phone call. This week.
Oh no.
Yeah. And a text message. And I was called the B word. And I was called a whore. Yeah.
What? Wait a minute. Wait. Why? Called what?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I sure was. Yep. And ain't never met this man a day in my life. So and ain't never talked to him on the phone either. Never.
Oh wow.
Because you guys know what happened to me. I wouldn't do that. But I didn't let it bother me. So, but I mean, it would have been nice to get an apology from somebody.
They didn't apologize to you?
Nobody. I haven't heard from anybody. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Real Mama said, hello, moms in chat. Thank you, Real Mama.
But did they say why? Did they say why they was doing that? I'm confused.
It seemed like they didn't have no information because it ain't nothing to have. They I don't know if they called somebody else or I don't know. But just because I'm one of his friends and we write and talk to each other, I don't know. I guess I was just one of the victims. Maybe I was just one of the victims. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. Hello to whoever else just came in. I love y'all. Yes, Tyrone, that is crazy, y'all. Tyrone is my friend, guys. He's my buddy.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
always.
it actually sound like, well, I don't know the situation, but it just sound like that guy probably have a past, and it sound like his wife probably don't trust him, and you were just like a casualty of war.
I think so.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't be respectful and you texting somebody's phone saying all this kind of stuff to this lady you don't even know.
And then after you text me that, and I'm your B, and I'm your whore, then you call me.
Oh,
Yeah, then you call me, and you think I'm not gonna answer?
Hey, Fifi, what's up, Fifi? Good to see
little do
ya.
they know. I mean, I might live, I'm living good now, but I'm from the hood.
Right.
And, I don't forget where I came from.
Right. And you
But
know what? It take one person to come along and have you real twisted and take you right back there.
take
thank
it back to
you.
the hood. But see
I know
what I
exactly
said,
what you mean.
and
'Cause,
Katie knows what I
I'm
said.
a girl from around the way, but I can be very respectful. I can talk very articulate, and I'm just a respectful person because that's me. But whenever you come to me and you get out of line, I mean, I can go there with you. We can go there together. We can do this together. But I just think, I mean, I am not a married woman, so I cannot speak on in those shoes, but I can say this: it's all about respect. And if you have a man and he has a certain type of past, you need to be very slow to go at females, and you need to ask your man, what is this about?
Right.
Before you pick up your phone and call any female.
Or text somebody and then start calling them out of their name. Hello, everybody who just came in the building. We got 9 million people in here, y'all.
But look, I've been married before, and at the same time, I still think that's just disrespectful and just wrong.
Yeah,
exactly. It is.
I mean,
and
she calling you all kinds of names,
calling me names, and not only that, guys, telling me I need to. Guys, I'm not putting my personal bit. Hey, Derek. I love you, Derek. Hey.
What's up, Derek?
Hey, Derek.
In the building. In the building. But I'm not on here telling my business, y'all. I'm just telling what went on this week. And y'all already know I'm going through a lot this month. And I didn't need no extra. And Derek speaking to you, Katie. And yes, Derek is speaking to us. We love you, Derek. You are the bomb.
Yes, we love you, Derek. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Derek is great. But yeah, I'm not on here like trying to tell my business or nothing. I'm just telling what happened, like what kind of phone call I got. It's just letting you know, back in the day, if something like that would have happened, I would have probably been upset. But no, I wasn't upset because like I said, I get a text that says, well, I mean, I could read it, but I mean, it's broken English. But it says, yeah, stop text my husband, you whore. Thank you. And it's these like you that make men cheat. And delete him from all y'all. I didn't spell that right, so I ain't gonna say that. So anyway, I didn't, and I have not told nobody who it was. I ain't told nobody nothing, and I'm not going to because it's irrelevant. But it hurts because you be thinking you're so close with somebody and you really care about that person. Just from meeting him on here, I really found a love for him. Everybody know that because whenever he comes to my chat, I'm always showing the love and telling the love because I just feel the love for this man. And he's awesome. I've never talked to him on the phone. Nothing like that. Y'all know I got my own boy problems.
Right.
So I ain't got time for no extra man. And then I just went through a divorce. I don't have time for nothing. But then I get told all of that. And then next 5 minutes later, I get a phone call. So,
oh, wow.
Well, she was.
I said, hello. I mean, I said hello because I wasn't gonna sit there and not answer.
Andrea's talking to you, and
But
you're
oh my
not
God,
saying
Right.
anything back. She just talking.
turn it off.
You
But
know, this situation is I don't know why I just thought about the situation between what's going on between Kanye West and Amber Rose. You know, that's
right.
and that's a married man that's been married for a lot of years. They have 4 children together, and somehow he's still bringing up, you know,
Amber
stuff
Rose.
about his ex. It's just like I don't know. I think it's like sometimes when people are married, you know, let's just keep it real. Even though I never been married, but I have a lot of friends that have been married, and you know, I've been around. I'm friends with a lot of married people, and sometimes marriage can get a bit bored, and that it will kind of make them shift over and start these other friendships with the same sex, or you know, you'll probably flash your mind back to an ex and stuff like that when you feel like you're getting bored with your marriage, but you still have to think, I am married. And I think like this, at least if you're gonna sit up and text someone, delete the damn messages.
Thank you.
Hey,
Delete
delete. Oh my
the
God.
damn messages.
All right, don't be a messy cheater or something. If you're gonna cheat or something, don't be messy with the crap. But I know what you're saying, Katie, and because I mean, me and Andrea, we should both know. I have been married, and I have gotten bored. And when somebody else show me some attention, hey, Intrigue, Nick, love you, baby. Hey, yeah. And when somebody else used to show me attention, yeah, I was like, wow. I mean, you know, because my ex-husband, that got so complacent that he was just chilling and playing on YouTube, playing on video games and stuff. And I was like, I'm bored. And so one of my friends would call me. I'd be on the phone with them, chilling, chit-chatting, not knowing that all of that was wrong as well. But I was bored. And like my brother, in the words of my brother, my real brother, he always say, you don't want a bored wife and you don't want a bored girlfriend. He said, that's and one other thing, you don't want to let your man leave the house horny. So
thank you. We was talking about that yesterday. Remember when you was talking about when people go to the grocery store and they're hungry, they make bad decisions when it comes to how they shop.
Hungry, right?
If you're in a relationship and you leave the house horny, you will make bad decisions when you out there in
every woman.
Yeah, you're gonna look at every woman and think she look good.
That's right. So therefore,
okay, but can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but damn it, at the end of the day, you and that man or you and that woman made a vow to each other. So I don't give a damn how horny your ass is. You still be cheating.
Nah, I ain't thinking about that part.
I'm just saying.
I'm not thinking about that part. I'm talking about going to the grocery store hungry.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Sometimes we all these it just happened. I hate excuses like that. I hate when people say it, because my husband said, "Oh, it just happened." I'm like, that's that bullshit. It ain't nothing just happened. You chose, the intent was there, you wanted it, period.com. That's up to you. What you did was wrong. I hate when people say, "Oh, it just happened." You know, no. You're doing it, period. Ain't nothing just happened. And when every time we give people excuses for that kind of stuff, that's what we don't get. And I'm saying I don't have time, and the age that I am, I don't have time for no excuses.
Exactly. And you know what I noticed? That's true, Andrea, because you never need to put a man in a position to have an excuse.
Yes.
And I just think like this, whenever you're with that man and you go to that woman first before you even talk to your man about this stuff, you are putting him in a position to do it over and over and over again, because you're not putting that responsibility on him where it's supposed to be, but you're putting it on the other woman.
And you know, in my kid situation is, the woman knew my family and knew my brothers and daddy. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm always held her accountable because I was young and dumb and naive. Okay, she was older
Yeah.
than me and my husband, so I don't care what she say. She knew we was married. She didn't give a damn at the end of the day.
Thank you. And then you know what? When you don't check that man like that, you just put yourself in a very insecure place because you're gonna be out and you're gonna feel insecure about every woman you see. You're gonna be just out looking at some woman you don't even know. Oh, my husband look like my husband will probably think she's sexy. I don't like her. You don't even know this woman.
Exactly.
And that's why you don't got time. That's
terrible
Okay,
thing to do.
but listen, guys. Okay, let me catch up on the comments right quick, and then I got something to say. Real mamas, real problem said, what happened to self-restraint? Laugh out loud.
Thank you.
Intrigued by Neat said, laugh out loud. Candidly V said, hey ladies.
Hey Candy
V. And she said, hey to everyone in the chat. Intrigued by Nick said, hey V. And Real Mama's Real Problem said, welcome. Kendley V said, I hit those thumbs up for Mizz Lackey. Thank you, guys. Yes, everyone who comes in, thumbs up. Thank you. And I love you guys. And Kendley V said, hey, Nick, sis. And then Hot Air said, Kendley V, and gave you some love. Thank you for all 7 million people in the building. And I'm sorry. I just jumped straight into this, guys. I am so sorry. I did not do my little opening. You guys know, if you're new here, hit the like, subscribe, and share if you care, and talk back in the comments. And if you're a returning angel, you know what to do already. And I love you guys. And hello to whoever else just came in the building. I love you. Hi. And like I said, wait, guys, I'm not the type of person to try to put nobody on blast, and that's why I will never say his name, because I still consider him a great friend, and I really care about this guy because he's so nice. He's just a really nice person. But you know what I did? And I told his wife when she called me, I told her, I said, your husband has not done anything. I said, and your husband loves you. And I'll say, we are just friends.
Okay.
And she said, what do you mean friends? And I was like, friends.
Wait a minute. What she asking? Wait a minute. Hold up. Time out. Wait a minute. What she asking you all that? She be talking to her husband.
Wait a minute, honey. She don't speak English like me, honey. So she wasn't asking me really nothing. She was really wanting to know. Yeah, she was wanting to know all of them when I was a bee and a whore and all that stuff. But then when she called, it was, and then she said she's gonna put me on blast and all this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? The way I feel and what I done been through nowadays, I don't care who put me on blast. Y'all can screenshot my picture now. Screenshot me.
Okay, but I just feel like this. If she put you,
I don't care. But I was telling her, I told her, I said, your husband has not done anything. And I mean it. And the reason why I say that is because her husband, he really hasn't done anything.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna believe. She calling you, texting you, and all that. She don't believe that. I'm sorry.
Then she gonna have to get over it because it's the truth. Her husband don't. Her husband didn't. We have never talked on the phone, and all he did is.
Hey everybody.
Hey, mama.
Okay, and what language is she? What language she speaks?
I can't say because then it'll give it all away.
Well, whatever language they speak, I would have politely Googled it up with the translator.
I don't like to Google it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The same whore that I am, the same whore that you are. How about that?
Look, I'm drinking my water at the end of the day, y'all.
Because I'm a feisty little girl.
Look to your husband. Look to your husband.
So yesterday I was that whore. And I was that bitch. Yeah, I was that B yesterday. So I'll be that if that's what she want me to be, because I don't care nothing about that. But like I told her,
oh no,
did nothing.
Well, she was Mizz Lackey. You too nice, because Miss Andrea Lynch would cuss her ass out.
That's now. That's how I am now. That's because I done been through it, and I done been through a woman with breaking up my marriage, my 18-year marriage.
Yeah, speaking of breaking up. Other than that,
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all need to find a girl named Lakeisha Pinckney and Cheryl Teasley. If y'all on Facebook, if y'all on my Facebook, y'all will see where they always tagging me and stuff about running up, because my mama had to teach me that, and I'm talking about in my 30s. My mom had to teach me, you better stop that, because I used to run up on people's porches, knocking on their door, going up in their house looking. Like, that was just boyfriend stuff. But
my mama told me they kill people in North Carolina. She said, "Oh, a friend of hers got killed."
That's what my mama told me. And
a friend of hers got killed in her house.
Country ghetto.
They happened in North Carolina.
Country ghetto. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Zaya Rose, welcome. Hey, sis. Country ghetto. Hello, darling. And Prince 876 Comedy. Hello. Guys, y'all just came in, and Country Ghetto said hello to everybody in the chat. And
hey, Country Ghetto.
y'all just came in on the end. I'm gonna catch y'all up a little bit. I don't know how much you guys have heard, but and that's why I wrote you that, Country, last night. I telling you to hurry up, because this has been a bad month for me. I've been going through a lot with the death of my son, his birthday, my mom, the anniversary for my mom's death, and then my 18-year wedding anniversary. I just been going through a lot this month. But then I turn around and I got this nice guy that we're just friends, and we on here just friends on YouTube. And I get a call from his wife yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and she called me a B and a whore, and I'm all this stuff. And I've never met her husband. I've never met him. I've never even talked to her husband on the phone. So anyway, all of that's what's going on. But that is not what I even got on here to talk about.
Yeah, let's get into the news, girl. Let's get into what's up with the
that came up when I told Andrew that I was trying to do some stuff. Yeah, that ain't what I came on here to even talk about. We came to get some stuff out of the way, but I think Real Mamas said it or something. I didn't have to look up no languages or nothing like that. Because I know that I'm not a B, and I know I'm not a whore. I'm definitely not. I know that. I know who I am. She don't know who I am. But like I said, it took my mom, because I didn't see it at first. It took my mom to tell me, you better stop running up on people's porches. You better stop running up on people's house. Because if they would have killed me, that would have been on me. So their life was in danger. And so I quit that stuff a long time ago. Girl, I quit that stuff and grew up. And I know that's not right.
My mama told me people, a couple of her girlfriends got killed in North Carolina over a man. Nope, it ain't worth it.
And see, that's the thing about it. I wasn't running up in the house, y'all, over a man for me. We was running up in the house for one of our girlfriends, because her husband was up in the house with somebody else. So we all would have got killed for somebody else.
For some other people be.
You deal with other people, Miss Lackey.
Well, I'm gonna have to plead the fifth.
Yeah,
I'm gonna plead the fifth, because I have a cousin that had gotten to a situation with her boyfriend, and she called me, and he's scared of me. So when I went up basically to see what was going on, he had basically told her that she couldn't drive the car that she paid for, that she paid the car insurance on, and she paid a note on. He told her she couldn't ride in it anymore, and he was trying to take the keys from her. So I politely told him, okay, her name was on the car too, right? And he said, yeah. And I turned to her and I asked her permission. I said, do I have your permission to do what I'm about to do? Because if you can't ride in it, he's not riding in it.
Right.
And she gave me permission. So I went and I let air out 2 of the tires.
Okay.
And I told him,
and
that if she can't do what she needs to do for herself, you're not going to be riding your boys up and down the road when you're not working. You're not providing. You're not being the man that you should be. And you're not going to leave her out here stuck doing everything with nothing while you doing what you want to do. So if she got to find a way, she got a way to work. I have a but you're going to be walking. So that's how I do. I give you the same energy you give me.
Exactly.
I just see some breaking news, Miss Lackey. Oh yes, it's about a 17-year-old girl who plots to actually kill some black church goers by stabbing them to death. She was actually sentenced to 4 years.
Wow.
Mm.
I
The
have
devil is busy.
the news clip in here. Hold on, let me take a listen to this. Take a listen to this, guys. And this is fair.
Okay,
Big
I
shout out to
got
On Site.
Right.
Hold on, listen to this. 4 years for terroristic threatening. Wow. Okay, here we go. Hold on, let me start this over.
Motivated attack on a Gainesville church learned her sentence today.
Yeah, prosecutors say the teen appeared to be inspired by Dylan Ruth, who murdered members of Mother Emanuel AME Church in South Carolina. CBS 46's Megan Packer joins us live at the Hull County Courthouse, where really, Megan, a lot unfolded inside that courtroom today. Sean, it really was very emotional inside a courtroom inside the Hull County Courthouse here. This 17-year-old girl who is white pleaded guilty to plotting an attack on a predominantly black church. Her mother spoke today and said her daughter is not a monster and that she did not learn hate at home. We also heard from the teen defendant herself and her counselor. They say she is deeply sorry and that she's making progress. As for the members of the church that she targeted, they say they are still reeling from this and still recovering, but they still pray for her.
Now how she didn't learn it?
She learned it somewhere.
So she learned it somewhere, and her first teacher with her mom and daddy.
A tearful apology from a 17-year-old girl inside of a Hull County courtroom. The teen pleaded guilty to plotting to hurt people at Bethel AME Church in Gainesville last November. Prosecutors say she showed up twice with knives, but nobody was there. Prosecutors described racist writings found in a notebook and on T-shirts.
On the back of the shirt were several writings, including, "I'm not crazy, I had to do this. I had to do it because somebody had to do something, because black people are killing white people every day on the streets."
Bishop Milton Jackson was one of those who read a victim impact statement.
This experience has caused black churches on Sunday mornings and Bible studies and other events to be sure that all of our doors are locked, that security is in place, that our buildings have to be protected.
But some still say it's hard to put our minds around the fact of what could have happened.
You know, she didn't get enough time.
Right now, she will be in juvenile detention for a few more years until she is 21 years old, and then she will be on probation for 10 years. We learned today she got her GED. She hopes to go on to college and become a veterinarian. When the judge was sentencing her today, she looked at this teenager and says she hopes she makes the most of this opportunity, and she hopes nobody follows in her footsteps like how she chose to follow in the footsteps of Dylan Roof. We are live in Gainesville. I'm Megan Packer, CBS 46 News.
Oh my God. And that's the crazy thing about it. When you have people out here like Dylan Ruth, like people that did what he did, you have people that will actually look up to him and idolize him and want to do what he did.
And the point is, she claiming that she learned that shit at home. I'm sorry. She learned that was her first teacher. She learned that shit at home. I don't care. I'm sorry, Miss Lackey. She learned that shit at home. So that's that bullshit.
She did.
No, hate is taught at home. That is taught at home.
No, that's true. I think so. I think so too, Andrea.
No, that's ridiculous. And you know what? The thing is, they out here shooting us. They out here busting in our houses, search warrants, shooting us. When we got guns and stuff. But Dylan Roof gets to go to Burger King and gets a sandwich. We don't get that privilege. We don't get. They want to shoot us. If there was a black man and a black church shooting us, they went in there shooting to kill. And even if he ran, they would shoot to kill him.
And do you know the saddest thing I say that's sad on our part is that we are so quick to give them a hug. We're so quick to say, I forgive you.
Yes.
And so forgiving.
Yes.
We need to be so forgiving.
Even that, even that case in Dallas too.
You find yourself forgiving people that steady stumping on you. I mean, what's going to stop the next person from coming along and stumping on you?
Remember that case in Dallas that white cop shot that black man in his own place, and the mama and the brother was saying, "I forgive you." I'm not forgiving.
Yes.
Okay, you shot my brother and my son. No, it ain't gonna be a forgiving. I'm sorry. I love the Lord, but damn it, I got my own situation. If you kill my son, I don't care. We're gonna have beef forever. Period.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, I will not forgive you that easy, honey. And I sure won't be in the courtroom while they sentencing you, rubbing on your hair and hugging you. No, ma'am.
And making y'all feel like you didn't do nothing wrong.
Thank you.
Like that dude where that woman went in and killed the boy, and then the brother sitting up there talking about, I know this is crazy, but can I give her a hug?
Yeah.
And then the judge up there crying
too.
I felt like slapping her to Jesus. Boy, I did.
But they don't do that for the black people. They're like, you sitting 5 years, you sitting 20 years, you sitting life.
Can I lynch him before y'all take him back there?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
They just shoot and kill us, and we they pay us off. I'm so mad about that too. They pay us off and think about giving us money. It's gonna keep us shutting up. And I keep saying, if we stop taking money and say I'm taking this to the death of me, they will stop shooting us. Maybe be accountable and be accountable.
That's just like the situation with Breonna Taylor. Her family took that $13 million. And now they don't have justice, but they got the money, but they can't say anything else because they took the money. That was blood money that they took.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Country Ghetto said, I ain't the hugging type. Eye for an eye in my neck of the woods.
Thank you.
I know that's right.
Hey, Katie, this is my friend Country that I was telling you live in Arkansas. Katie lives in Arkansas too, Country. She lives in Little Rock. What part do you live in, Country? And Intrigued by Nick said all of them take the money and run.
Thank you. It's not enough money for your family member who got killed by the police. It's not enough money.
You can't pay for that. Country, right? I forgot what part you said you lived in. Right, what part you live in? Or you can just tell me, but yeah. Okay, Intrigued said, being Crump and those other ambulance chasing attorneys push families to do so. Absolutely.
Yep. Because Ben Crump is gonna get his money off top. Ben Crump is gonna get his money off top.
That's right.
After he get his money, then he can get their money.
Yep.
Katie.
Huh?
That's where Country lives.
He in Fort Smith. Okay, that's close to Oh yeah, I know where he at. I think that's probably about 2-3 hours away from Little Rock. He close to Fayetteville.
Okay, well, yeah, he said something about Fayetteville because I told him, I said, yeah, we got a Fayetteville here in North Carolina, but let's not say nothing to him. I ain't want his wife texting us.
I know that's right.
You know what? You know what?
I'm trying to beat up with him. That ain't right.
He's nice. He is really nice. He ain't like that. He ain't about that drama. Didn't I tell you? That's the country ain't about drama.
But don't y'all think that every time there's a high profile case about a black person, being Crump is the first one there? I think it's a conspiracy. Why he the first one on the scene? Why he the first attorney?
One?
Why he the first attorney is always? Why he's always there? To me, is I don't know. I think it's a conflict of interest. Just me, because I mean he's the first one there, and he gonna get his money. I'm just saying.
That's what they call. Andrea, that's what they call controlled opposition.
Guys, look what Country said. Country said, ain't no amount of money going to be enough for the death of one of mine.
Thank you.
And we all got children, so we all know that's right.
And I just think maybe we need to have more respect for our lives. We need to have more respect for life, and we won't be so quick to take, that blood money. Maybe we'll be more quick to let's seek justice. If we feel like we don't get justice, let's have a civil lawsuit. Once they don't go through, okay, come on, cash me out. Let me sue you. And I want to get more than what you think you're going to cash me out from the taxpayer money, because that's basically what they got was taxpayer money.
But the thing is that's still enough. That's still not enough money.
You can actually get way more than payoff than what you're getting from out of the taxpayer money. Breonna Taylor family took taxpayer money. They could have got way more than that.
Yes.
Right.
But the thing is that's still not enough money. I don't care what she said. I don't understand why her mama decided to settle anyway. I still got a problem with that.
Thank you. That's ridiculous.
It's just not enough.
Okay,
That is not enough.
Yeah.
I just think we gotta value each other, and don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be completely honest too with this situation. Even when it came to the Breonna Taylor situation, you know, there was a certain lifestyle that she was living as well. I don't know if you guys seen the pictures of her holding guns. I'm not saying she still didn't deserve to have her life took, but she was having relationships with men who live certain types of lifestyles. So therefore, we have to take a lot of accountability on the people that we allow in our space.
I got a question, Katie.
Hi, you know,
hold on.
I got a question.
Let me finish talking. I'm saying we, as especially women, need to take accountability of the man that we choose to have in our life. That man was selling drugs out of her house. The warrant that was put to search their house, it was a real valid warrant. So what I'm saying is that we as women need to take accountability and make better choices of the man that we choose as well. Not saying that she deserved to have her life took, because nobody deserved that. But we still need to take accountability of the things that we choose to have in our life. Okay, go ahead, Andrea.
Okay, so my question is, you thinking her ex-boyfriend was a contributing factor to her death? That's what you're saying, basically?
Her ex and her current boyfriend, I mean, both of them were drug dealers.
Oh, I mean, the boyfriend, that her current boyfriend was a drug dealer too?
Yes, and the other one. And the other boyfriend actually rented a car in her name, and he ended up taking the life of a man, and that body was found in the trunk of the rental car that was in her name.
What?
Wait,
yes,
so because they never said that the current boyfriend was a drug dealer. So
the current boyfriend was too.
Okay, so do you think Breonna Taylor was well, they said no drugs came to that house. I'm just being honest.
Well, I know in the records, in all of the paperwork, and you can look that up, but there was also an investigator investigating them for months on end, and they seen, like, within a couple of days, hundreds of cars coming to and from their house. Like hundreds in a matter of 3 days.
Look, guys, Country Ghetto said I would slap sparks off her face for even thinking of trying to pay me off. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, Intrigued by Nick said, yes, we have to stop letting these men lead us in the path of destruction. Absolutely.
Amen.
Yes. That's true.
Okay, so they never said that Breonna Taylor's current boyfriend was a drug dealer. So I'm just trying to figure it out. So that he was a drug dealer, Katie. That's what you're saying?
He was a drug dealer. You can go and look it up.
The current boyfriend ain't never been charged with nothing. You know that?
The current boyfriend wasn't, but the current boyfriend, he was also in pictures with pills, marijuana, and they were holding like big AKs. So it was a suspicion that he was also a drug dealer too. And they found that out, I believe, from text messages of types of drug. You know how people call you if you sell drugs. Hey, I'm coming through. I'm getting so and so. It was those types of text messages in his phone.
Okay. I'm gonna go with your scenario. Okay, I'm gonna go with your scenario.
Well, Intrigued by Nick said yes, Andrea, and said he has texts, and she said selling pills to Hooter waitresses.
Right.
Okay. So now I got a different aspect now. So now I'm gonna go with your story, Katie. I'm good. So
no, this the facts. This the facts.
Okay, this is the facts. I'm gonna go with your story.
Hey, hold on. Hello to whoever just came in. Okay, and Derek said I had minutes, so I decided to return. Salute to Miss Lackey. Thank you, Derek. You know we love you over here. Derek the man over here, y'all.
Okay, so
Thank you so
I'm going with your facts, Katie. Now, okay, I'm going with your facts.
Go ahead, guys.
So my point. So if the current boyfriend was a drug dealer, the ex-boyfriend was a drug dealer. Maybe the problem was the man that she was dealing with, and she had a problem, and she was dealing with him too. So basically, she was finding bad men, and that contributed to her death.
Yeah,
just as a police officer.
And you
So
know
my
what
thing
what was so haunting to me is that
Uh-huh.
in the message where she was talking to the ex-boyfriend, she said in that phone call, I can't sleep. I try to sleep and I keep waking up. I keep waking up and something just don't feel right. And she was like, I don't feel like it's nothing between you and other females, but it's the deal with you in the life you live in as far as the police running up on you. So it's like days or weeks before that situation happened, she had that conversation with him. So it's like the spirit was trying to speak to her before everything came down and she ended up losing her life inside of her house. The spirit always try to talk to you before certain things happen.
That's
And it's
true.
like it's almost like when I was in the live with Miss Lackey that time, and I was telling her about the volatile relationship I had with my son father. I remember we got into a very bad argument a little bit before we broke up for good, because we were together almost 4 years, and I told him, the next female you get with, she's not gonna be that easy on you like me, and she's gonna end up taking your life. I said that out of anger, but it really ended up happening.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
it happened.
That next girl that he got with, they were only together for 8 months. They ended up getting married after like 4 or 5 months of knowing each other, and she took his life. So it's like,
hold on, guys.
time,
I would not want to get back up. Y'all know that. Intrigued by Nick said, "Yep, OG lifestyle. Welcome to the building." He said, "Hey." Intrigued by Nick said, "God put that in her." What you're saying, and Intrigued by Nick also said, "We gotta learn to pay attention." And OG lifestyle, he said, "Sorry, he did not get a notification." Everybody say they don't get my notifications. OG, you're just fine, hun. And he was like, "Everyone good?" And he said, "Hello, pretty ladies, on screen blessings." Thank you, OG.
Well, Katie, do you think she was? What do you think it was her environment?
Wait, hold on, Andrew. Let me finish reading the comments.
Go ahead.
Derek C. Williams said, "I follow a woman on YouTube who went to run with her drug dealer man. Many women love that thrill of a man in the streets. She has a damn good video talking about it." I don't. I don't.
When I was younger, I did. When I was younger.
Miss Juicy Review said late, but I'm in a chat.
No, I dated a guy.
And said, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. We got 9 million people in the building. Juicy said, "Hey, everyone." And Derek said, "Hey to you, OG Lifestyle." And you guys already know what to do. And OG Lifestyle said, "Guys, I enjoy it over here. What's the topic?" Well, OG, right now we're talking about Breonna Taylor and stuff, but you're gonna have to either look at the replay in the beginning and see what we were talking about at first, or either I'll just have to tell you about it. I'll just tell you about it, because I definitely don't want to go back there again. OG Lifestyle said, "Hey, Derek." And then Miss Juicy said, "Hey, Derek." Okay, now we're gonna start right there. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, and Andrea, you can continue.
Okay, Katie, what you said? You like the lifestyle, Katie?
When I was younger, I'm about to be 40 in March. Back when I was a teenager, up until I left my first baby father, and I was 25 years old when I left him alone. Once I got to, like, after I had my child, and after he was out of my life, I got over that wanting a doughboy, loving the fast life. We out riding around, making sales. I mean, every other day we fighting, arguing. I mean, that kind of stuff was exciting to me. But as I got older, I grew out of it. What the Bible say? Once you grow into womanhood, you let the
childish things go away. Yes. Okay.
And that's exactly where, and now I just feel like I have a boring life, but I love my little boring life.
And I do too. But hold on. Derek just dropped Hot and Callie's link, guys. If you don't have her, and that is also Andrea that's up here on the panel. But Hot and Cali, that's her link, guys. If you don't have her, you know what to do. Thank you, Derek.
Okay, so I dated the guy. I was just fresh out my divorce. I dated him for 3 months, and I was like, look, this. I knew this was my lifestyle. I was this. He was cool, but I was like, I have children, and I'm no. And I was like, no. So after 3 months, I was like, nah. Adult boy don't fascinate me because I always been around people who had money, so it didn't fascinate me. He was intriguing, and but after 3 months, I was like, look. I had people who I know fans are running their house, and I was like, look, that's something that I want on my kids or me to happen in the middle of the night. So I was like, dude, I gotta let you go because I have children and I can't be getting caught up on stupid shit.
Thank you. Exactly.
And I knew my mom and my daddy, we from the church. My mom and my daddy be like, what the hell's your damn problem? Because you knew we don't do like this. And so I never could take around my family, anything like that.
Right.
So,
thank you, Derek. Thank you so much. Yeah, and you know what?
I left it up there so you can see it because y'all won't give me a chance to say nothing. So
I'm sorry.
I'm just letting y'all see it. I'm just putting it on the screen. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, when I was younger, it was just like that lifestyle intrigued me. It was exciting to me. And I like the fact that whenever I wanted money, he had it. Okay. He didn't have to wait 2 weeks or a week for him to get his paycheck from his job. He always had money. I never, the only thing I had to worry about was keeping gas in the car, paying the car insurance, and paying my phone bill. He paid all the rest of the bills. Like,
well,
I didn't have to worry. But then after I got older, I can get that. Once I got older, I learned I can get this same thing with a man that works.
Right. But I'm saying we liked that when we were younger.
Yes.
We liked it, guys. Hello to everybody else who just came in, guys. We got 10 million people in the building. Y'all, we like that lifestyle because all of us don't have that boyfriend that it says connect your device, Miss Juicy. Okay. We all don't have that boyfriend, but we wasn't thinking about the bullets, crossfire.
No,
about none of that. We're just thinking about dope man.
Right.
That's all we were thinking about.
Yeah,
we all been there, so we can't say nothing. We all been there.
That's true. That's true. And I seen the downside of it when I was 6 months pregnant, and some guys kicked in my door and robbed me. Like, I seen the downside of that lifestyle too. So after like seeing stuff like that, and then when my oldest son was like 7 months old, it was a time when I was going to work that day, and he did something to make me mad. But instead of taking my son over there for him to watch him that day, I ended up taking my son to his mother's house. And that was the night when some dudes kicked in the door and tried to rob him. He got shot 3 times. And just thank God, by the grace of God, my son was not there, because one of those bullets could have been for my son. And by the grace of God, I just thank God I didn't take my son over there that day. But he had survived that. He got shot in both shoulders, and he got shot in his leg.
Who was trying to come up? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I was listening to Katie and I missed it. I'm sorry. Whoever it was, hit the link again if you want to come up.
My old woman told me a long time ago. She was like a stepmother to me. I worked with her for 8 years. She was like, Drea, bullets don't got no name.
It sure don't.
She's like, they don't got no name. They don't got no name. And look, you got kids, and you know how your ex-husband is a damn fool. Always talk about, I'm gonna take the kids from you. You think this is gonna be an opportunity that he can take the kids? And when she told me that, I was like, I'm good.
Right.
Hello, who is CG?
It's the one and only Country Ghetto.
Oh, I didn't know who it was. You ain't got your little avatar up there. I was like, who is this? I was getting ready to say, Derek, do your job.
my apologies. I just wanted to jump up here on the panel. Good evening to everybody on the panel tonight.
That's Country Ghetto, y'all. That's my best friend. And listen, we had to put 3 people out of here, Country, last week. on here talking about, they said they called us some NIWERs and
Yeah.
beautiful and asking us about OnlyFans and everything. And I was like, y'all, we getting disrespected. And anyway, they got put up out of here.
Okay.
Y'all can hear
I'm
me?
watching the chat. I'm watching from my phone and my computer.
Me too.
Wow.
Can y'all hear me?
Miss Juicy, your link is dropped. Derek dropped your link. I thank you. Derek is an awesome mod.
Thank you,
And
Derek. But I don't even know if y'all can hear me.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah,
I can hear you good.
Is it like feedback?
I just wanted to chime in for a second because I'd had to get off for a minute, and I guess I was trying to catch up, and I heard you guys were talking about Breonna Taylor, and I remember I can't remember which person had said it, I mean, yeah, us as men and women do have to pick better choices of what men or women we are involved with, but at the same time, that doesn't give the law enforcement the authority to conduct themselves in the way that they conduct themselves.
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, if they would have done their job correctly and to the fullest, they would have known what nothing going on at that girl's apartment. So there wasn't no need for them to get a no-knock warrant to go to that woman's apartment and do what they did the way they did. I mean, because I'm going to be quite honest with you. You come through my door unannounced, I'm going to do the same thing that the boyfriend did.
Right.
I mean, that's just to protect my home. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I mean, the police needs to do their job better than the way they do it.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Derek Williams said, "Salute to
by the hands of the law enforcement." I mean,
you hear me, country? Where you go? Andrea, Derek just dropped your link again.
Thank you, Derek.
Yes, country, where you at? I don't know what happened to country, but country, Derek said salute to you. And if you come back, we here. And Intrigue said, we never said that. Laugh out loud. What you talk about, Intrigue? And Derek said, police shooting kill unarmed black couple in, what's that, Waukegan, Illinois? I read.
Oh, wow. Oh, I seen Tommy Sotomayor talking about that.
The man who don't like black women?
He like black women.
OG Lifestyle.
He like black women?
Hold on. OG Lifestyle said police ain't protecting anyone. You got to be your own protections. And that's true. I know. Okay. Country said, my bad, phone call. Okay. Intrigue said that's always the rebuttal when we try to warn women of how dangerous things can get. Absolutely. Where did Miss Juicy go, y'all?
She said drop the link in the DM.
Okay.
On IG. You think Tommy so like black women? Katie, come on, Katie.
I actually love black women.
What?
It's already on IG. Here comes Derek. Now wait a minute, y'all. Derek, is this really you? Because the last time Derek came. Okay. Y'all know what happened last time Derek came. That's really Derek, I think.
Look.
Hey, sweetheart. Hey, KG Care World. Thumbs up. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. We got 9 million people in the building. Guys, please give Miss Lackey a thumbs up. Please, guys. Where did Derek go, y'all? My phone dropped. My off. Miss Juicy, I got the link already in the Instagram chat for you, but I'll drop it again here. This is for anybody who wants to come up. We love you guys. And OG Lifestyle said, oh my, is there a what? Man, what the hell? What are you saying? I think he said naked, because if Derek did that us last week, OG. Derek said, that wasn't me. See? We said that it was Derek. Juicy, you saying it's not in in our Angels chat? You can't grab it here. If you can't grab it here, I'll put it back in the it's in the Angels chat, but I'll put it in there again.
Okay.
Derek said that wasn't him, y'all. Now what's going on? Because that happened last week. We got
okay,
10
I
million.
think you want to ask me something, Miss Lackey.
We got 10 million people in the building. Okay. You guys, I'm gonna send this back to Juicy again. You guys can continue.
Okay. But yeah, let me tell you, as far as Tommy go, I think like this. I think, okay, it's kind of like, I'm not going to put him in the category of being our mother, our father, or anything. But let me tell you this. I think the person who truly, sincerely loves a person will give them constructive criticism. And just take a listen to this though. When you look at the internet every single day, Miss Lackey, you remember the video I posted the other day of the woman that hit the stewardess on the plane?
Yes.
Right.
So that's just one prime example of when you see, women of color acting out. You constantly look on the internet, if you Google women fighting, you're gonna see all these black women fighting.
Okay.
It's just like constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is something we don't take well because we have been through so much out here in the world. But sometimes all the stuff that we've been through also causes us to act out sometime. And the constructive criticism that he give it in his own way, where some people may not take it as constructive criticism. They'll take it as you're tearing down a black woman. But most of the time, look at those guys who had those pages that sitting up just calling women queens all the time. Most of those men, they're just trying to butter you up to get those donations, get them subscriptions. But this is a man that can sit down and tell you, hey, you need to stop acting like this. You need to stop doing this. Love yourself. Wear your real hair. Lose weight. The top killer in the black community is diabetes, high blood pressure. So yeah, you will hear him talking about the weaves and talking about how we need to lose weight. It's all constructive criticism at the end of the day. Now he do it in his own little way, but just me looking at the content that he have, from what I see, I think he got a lot of love for black women. And one thing some people say, well, you don't talk about white women like this. You don't say this about white women. He deals more with black women. Ever since I've been watching him, I think I seen Tommy with a white woman probably one time, and that was the woman Lana.
Okay.
But besides that, he's in relationships with black women. He have 2 black daughters that he loved dearly. But I just think when a person really love you, sometimes they'll be hard on you.
I don't know about Tommy. I don't heard stuff about him.
Can I give you some pointers why I don't like him and why I have a problem with him and why I feel like he's
You're not the first one. You're not the first one,
and why I think he's problematic for the black community. Okay, because this my thing. We already know. We got bad behavior. We already know they pick out our bad behavior all the time. I see YouTube channels always picking up our bad behavior of black women. But I don't hear no YouTube channel saying that black women are sending their kids to colleges. I don't hear black YouTube channels saying black women are taking care of their kids, because the people, my community and who I run with, we are all taking care of our kids. We are all taking care of making our kids be better people and be better citizens of the United States. I don't hear he always pick out the bad part of black women about our weaves, our hair. What do hair got to do with me raising a human being in the United States and making sure he ain't going to jail having no damn babies? Nothing got to do with that. But I don't hear him talk about that. But I hear him talk about all our bad behavior and point that out.
Okay. Who is YouTube Court TV? He said, if you know why don't you change it? If you know why don't you change it?
I do promote our Black sisters. Logic, thank you very much. I do promote our Black sisters.
Okay, so we lifestyle said, guys, I'm here listening, but I
Hey,
need.
what was his name, Miss Lackey? What was his name?
It's
You don't
crazy.
listen over promoting the channel, OG. I already told everybody to follow you. And Ice Water, YouTube Court TV said Ice Water for Andrew. Y'all, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all doing a lot of laughing. Y'all know who YouTube Court TV is?
Yes, I do know who
I
he
never
is.
heard of him, but I'm gonna make sure I go.
Okay.
Yes,
Can y'all hear me?
Shout out to YouTube
Court TV.
he has a lot. He has a lot of
Can y'all hear
opinions,
me?
and he's
Yeah,
really
we hear
cool.
you.
But I'm just saying is,
Don't touch my food.
I'm just saying is, you should, if that's the case, if he gonna point out all them negative bad stuff about Black women, won't you point out some Black men ain't taking care of that kid, some Black men's in jail, some Black men are living off Black women, some Black men can't get a job.
I've heard him speak out about Black men as well. I've heard him.
but I'm telling you, majority. Go ahead.
I think sometimes when you just hear certain little videos, you can't just completely judge a person on that one video. You know, like
it ain't just one video. I don't hear many of videos that he talk about Black women, okay, and finds our bad behavior. And I'm saying is, and this what I have told another YouTuber. If he's speaking to the masses, this what I have a problem. The church people too. If you're speaking to the masses, okay, and if Tommy is speaking to the masses,
yeah, we can hear you. Is this the Andrea's talking? So it's
What the heck?
I'm sorry, Miss Juicy.
Yeah, she just keep asking, can we hear her? I'm telling her I can. I'm gonna refresh myself. I can't stop to tell her because when I try to tell her, see, she gone again. When I try to tell her we can hear her, you're talking and she can't hear me, so she think we can't hear her, and she'll get back off.
Okay,
she gone. So go ahead.
But I'm saying, if you're speaking to the masses, okay, of people on YouTube, and he has a large platform, don't you think some of them negative things that he say about Black women, Black men gonna start to believe that stuff? If you're speaking to the masses and you're speaking that every day about us, and we ain't no good, we wearing weeds, we wearing this, we wearing that, we on Section 8, we on welfare. Don't you think some Black men are gonna start to believe that?
No, I don't think that. I think like this. As far as how Black men treat me, they treat me how, I present myself. I present myself in a respectful way. Whenever it comes to conflict, I think some, not all, but I think some Black women have issues when it comes to conflict resolution. I think some Black women do automatically get angry and get a little hostile when certain things come up that they don't like. But I have heard him say this, I'm not the spokeswoman for Tommy, so please don't think that. Okay.
That's where we go wrong with a lot of times.
I'm not in that man's head.
Taking up these big YouTubers that don't even mention our name.
Right. But I'm going to say this, though.
Okay.
I have heard him say, whenever you go into a house and it's time for you to clean your house, what you're going to angle? You're going to angle the messiest room in the house. So it's like, you're not going to hear him sitting up calling Black women queens. You're gonna get him to look at these viral videos of like the woman who went out there to fight a woman and had her 4 kids jump in and fight the woman with her. You're going to hear him speaking on stuff like that. You're going to hear him speaking on the woman that was holding her 3-month-old infant baby, holding on to the side of Suburban when the dude was telling her to get away from him. He don't want nothing to do with her. You're going to see him talking about the Black woman that was on the airplane that hit the stewardess that was only doing her job. You're going to see him talk about stuff like that because that's the stuff we need to clean up. Do you know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but
sometimes you gotta target the most dirtiest thing before that whole house can be clean and cleansed. You gotta target that dirtiest room first.
Okay, I have a message from Intrigued by Nick said Tommy tells us some harsh truths.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
And YouTube Court TV said exactly, Nick. And
okay.
My life is Naya. Say hi, boo. Hey, baby. Welcome to the
Life with Nia. I like that name, Life with Nia. That's cute.
Ain't that cute? Oh, y'all, go visit her channel. She is amazing. That's my boo.
I can't see anybody.
I'm
Hey,
on
Miss
the
Sissy.
my thing.
I was up on
Hey,
live.
ladies.
Everybody
I
who don't
can't
have
see
my life
nothing.
as
I
me,
can't see
please
no.
go follow her. I was up on her page last night looking at videos and just looking at ads and stuff. She's great. That's my sis, guys. So you guys don't have her. I don't have my my main mod in here that be dropping links, but
Watch it, baby.
yes. She said, thank you. You my pleasure, babe. And
No,
you
not my baby, you
said,
know.
now you're from the hood.
So take this
That's
off.
why, you know what? That's why I like her, because she remind me of me. She remind me of us. That's why I be looking at her stuff. I like her.
I want to take it off.
Okay.
Oh,
And Naya, you missed it earlier, girl. We were talking about wives calling us and us running up in people's houses and stuff back in the day. She said, Logic, shut up. And you ASS. She said, laugh out loud. I'm glad y'all know who Logic is for YouTube Court TV, because I was about to hit block. I didn't know what in the world.
No, Logic is he's cool. You
Take
guys,
everything
I know. I
you
think
guys,
cool now.
yeah, you guys should check out his channel. He got some interesting topics and stuff.
I'm going to now, since I see that
I'm
he
gonna
ain't
check him out for sure.
I think I'm following him. I think I'm
It's
following
not
him.
Naya.
I'm definitely gonna.
I'm
When
calling her
the
Naya.
thing is.
She said,
Don't
Naya
take all
said,
your clothes off.
Naya said, hey, Andrea, boo.
Hey, yeah. Check
So,
out Logic. You guys
Andrea,
check out.
hold on. Andrea is.
Yes.
Am I saying her name right? My life is Naya, right?
Nia.
Nia. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will turn up her name, Nia. Okay. So I'm sorry, and YouTube court said it's Nia, not Mia. I ain't saying Mia. Now I will mess up a name, but I ain't
Nia's channel is good. Logic's channel is good.
Nia's channel is good. Okay, said, hey host, hey baby, I saw you earlier. Guys, don't forget to like up the live. I love y'all, and hello to whoever else just came in. I love y'all. And Nia said that's okay, boo. Thank you, sweetheart. Well, I'm Tameka, Nia, so you know, Mika and Nia. That's right. I got your name right now, but
y'all should check out Candy V's channel. We have Battle of the Sexes on Sunday night.
Friends with me and Kendley V are friends.
Okay, y'all should come over there on Sunday night. It'd be good. Logic's over there on Sunday night too.
Look, okay, Logic said yes. Nia like Tales from the Hood. I've been listening to her stories. She be on point though. She be giving us some dirt, some juice.
Okay.
But okay, Zaya said, how are you doing today, sister, Miss Lackey? I'm doing well, hon. We got 9 million people in the building. I'm getting a little, I don't know. I don't have a rough week. And I'm getting hot. I don't know. I'm getting hot like temperature-wise. I'm just like, and I'm trying to read everything, and I don't know.
Okay, I'm blocking David Swan. He said, what's up? He called us the B word.
Oh no.
Who did?
So I'm gonna go ahead and put him on timeout.
Who did, baby? No, don't even time him out. You can block him. Who did that?
There was a David Swan.
I don't even see it on here, but I'm glad you seen it.
Yeah, I see it from my phone.
Okay. And he called us bees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, be this.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye. And good. You doing good, Zaya. That's great. And Nia, wait a minute. Dang, I don't forget it again. Nia says she don't see it.
Oh, because we blocked it.
Oh, well, we don't block them already.
Oh, yeah, I blocked them. I just dropped.
Last week we was in here and we was getting called all kind of names. I don't never have. Look, I guess I'm growing, y'all. I'm growing.
You growing. You got trolls.
Yeah,
okay.
girl. I never used to have trolls. Now I be having trolls up in here. Oh, I'm growing, y'all.
Hey, I know this right.
Lies or tell the truth.
Are we in OnlyFans? And
hey, Logic has a question. Logic has a question.
Logic said, do the women like men to lie or tell them the truth? You know what, Logic? Let me tell you something. I done been lied to so much that I don't even care no more. Because, and I'm not going to believe your lies. Anything you tell me. So now it's a case of like crying wolf. because like I done came out of an 18-year marriage, and then it seemed like I can't get nobody to tell the truth after my marriage. So therefore, I'm not gonna believe nothing that nobody say. That's why I said in one of my videos, I can't trust nobody. I don't trust anybody. And then I just put a video up Monday where I was talking about if people say they ain't too busy for you or they ain't got time for you, just walk away from them, because that's a mother lie. That's a lie. That ain't true. You can't be so busy that you can't pick up a phone and hit a button and text somebody. So I don't think that's not true.
I like for you to tell me the truth. Me personally,
me too.
Yeah, tell the truth and walk.
Yeah, I just think if you tell me the truth, I think you you're giving me an option to decide to do what I want to do, whether I want to stay and stick around for this truth or if I want to go.
Look who in the building, y'all.
It's Summer Breeze.
Summer Breeze. Wow.
Yeah, I want to know the truth.
Welcome, baby. Facts. She said facts all day. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up as you come in. We got 9 million people in the building, guys.
I want to know the truth.
I said that I was only going to do an hour today, and y'all, we already hour and 20 minutes in.
So before we get out of here, let's talk about this buying views. What do you guys think as being YouTubers? What do you think about the buying views?
Hold on, Katie. Logic said, intrigued by Nick said, lie at Logic, laugh out loud. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, y'all. Nia said, I like for a man to tell me the truth. I love the ugly truth over a beautiful lie. Believe that, because at the end of the day, but like I said, I done been through so much, Nia, that I don't believe nobody anyway. I believe y'all all lying. It just makes me sick. And she crying at Nick, and Zaya said, hey, intrigued by Nick, and OG said, laugh out loud. You guys are whole mood. Thank you, Kev. You a mood. You a cut up. I like you, Kev. That's my buddy, y'all, Kev. He is in Jamaica. Okay.
I'd rather have a man tell me the truth than lie. I can't. I hate a liar. I hate somebody that lies.
Let me tell you something, Andrea, because you said that. I'm going to tell you why. My mama was telling the honest truth. My mom said, if you lie, you steal. If you steal, you steal. And you know, my husband was a compulsive liar. But I was like, that's not really true, because I know my husband would never cheat on me.
Well, my mama told me this advice. She said, if you lied about something small, you lied about something big.
Exactly.
So, so I'm
you gotta tell one lie to cover up another lie.
Yeah. So if I hate a liar. I hate a liar with a passion.
Wait a minute, y'all. Let me please give OG his moment, please, y'all. OG Lifestyle, which is my friend Kev, who lives in Jamaica, he just said no cap. That's the only American slang he know, guys. So everybody clap for Kev because he said no cap. And he say that all day long, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, and follow him, please, on Instagram at boxer_Dan. That is BOXXA _.
Like a fairy tale.
I will put it in the chat, guys. Intrigue said most women like fairy tales. Okay.
No, I learned a long time ago. Fairy tales don't happen to everybody.
Wait a minute, let me get through with the comments. I ain't got many. My life is Nia said true, Nick, and Nia's clapping, and then Katie's clapping, and Nia's laughing, and so that's how the comments. I'm done with now. And Juicy is gone again, and she's coming back. Okay. Juicy.
Yeah, y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, Juicy.
I think
that's how Juicy said all night. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, we hear you, girl.
It's my AirPods. They keep. I don't know. I gotta charge them or something. I don't know.
And Intrigued by Nick said, logic was that pertaining to Tommy, or of it was definitely lie. Laugh out loud.
Okay. I learned a long time ago when I was like 26. I didn't believe in fairy tales anymore. It's real life shit going on.
Yeah, because 26 is when I got married. So I know it's real. We got 9 million people in the building. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody in the building. We love y'all. Y'all are the bomb. We thank y'all for coming to be with the angels. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all came and chose to be with the angels. And we love y'all for that. And I will drop the link in case anybody want to come up. No trolls, please. because you will get put up out of here. These mods will put you out. And so y'all already know. And we got people in the chat that will tell on you and you'll get put out too. So, but we love y'all. I believe all y'all. We love y'all. Okay. Juicy. Okay, here she want to come back. Hey, watch a second. Y'all hear me. Watch.
Y'all hear me?
Juicy, I said, watch she come back and say, before I put you on, I said, watch she say, can y'all hear me? And you did.
Yeah, hold on.
We've been hearing you, Juicy. We can hear you, girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Taj, damn.
I don't know what we were talking about, but Andrea, Kate, somebody, y'all go ahead. My head
yeah, I was just about to talk about you know, how some of these bigger YouTubers they buy the subs so they can look bigger. Some of them buy views. You know, I just feel like me personally, I want to grow organically because I was hearing a lot of I was telling you about it earlier, Miss Lackey, about the Tasha K and Storm situation.
I heard about that.
I can't really for sure just say that they are beefing or into it, but it does seem like there's a little bit of competition. I'll say competition. I don't want to use the word jealousy, but I'll say competition when it comes to Tasha, because I don't know if you guys heard, but she did actually interview with Jaguar, right?
Yes. But Storm did it 2 weeks ago.
He already did the interview.
Yeah, he already interviewed with her. So she said, I think she's going to be dropping.
He gained 40,000 subscribers after that interview. So I guess Tasha thought she was going to gain the same. And so she him.
Wait a minute.
And I don't know if
40,000 subscribers. He gains 40,000 subscribers after that one interview with Jaguar.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah.
Ain't that suspicious to y'all?
It is.
Yeah. Okay, and that's why I brought up that topic about buying subs, because allegedly they say that after Storm purchased allegedly those 40,000 subs, that's when Tasha cut him loose.
Right.
Okay, so what do you think she cut him loose because she cut him loose because she don't want to be associated because he bought all them subs? Because
no, take a listen to this. Now I'm gonna tell you the rundown of what I heard from another YouTuber that goes by the name of Toxic Diamond. Shout out to Diamond.
Yes, I watched that too.
So this is allegedly. Allegedly,
please.
Allegedly, initially when Tasha K started being his mentor, it's being said that she purchased 10,000 subs for Storm just to give him that boost and also make it look good for herself. Like, hey, whoever I get a hold of grows. So allegedly, she did purchase 10,000 subs for him initially. Okay. Then it's saying that Storm ended up getting the interview with Jaguar over Tasha because Tasha was trying to get that interview. You remember when Jaguar first hit the scene about 2 months ago and she started blasting all the celebrities. So both of them was trying to get that interview at the same time, but Storm got one up on her and got the interview first. So it's actually saying that she was done with him after that interview when he purchased the 40K subs. And that's a little bit later, if you guys remember, after he went on Roseanne Barr platform and did the interview with her, that's letting him go. After purchasing the 40K subs, then doing the interview with Roseanne, that's when she was like, well, he up here, he's interviewing with these bigger people that, I should be sitting in the space with. He don't need me anymore. So I remember her posting the post on Instagram saying she's taking him off the boob. So I don't know. I looked at that as a little bit of shade. To me, it was a little bit of shade.
But Katie, you didn't see what she said. You didn't see what she said a night ago.
What she say?
Who gonna be her next mentee?
Yeah.
You didn't hear it, Katie? I heard it.
Katie saw it because Katie called me and told me.
Okay, because I heard it. I said, what? I said, oh, Lord.
I was like, oh, my God. Who's going to be her next victim? That's the word.
Okay. And she said that person name. I said, oh, Lord.
Miss Juicy. Yeah. I was just making sure you was still there, baby, making sure you can hear us. And if you got any input to put anything, we ain't got time to say nothing.
Yes, what do you think, Miss Juicy? What do you think about the buying the clubs and the whole Tasha K and Storm situation?
That thing.
Well, I was trying to make sure my connection was good because like my Wi-Fi keep going in and out. First I was going to say about the whole Tommy Sotomayor. I get where you coming from, Katie, but also too, you gotta look in the perspective like the stuff that he's saying. We already have a bad connotation.
Thank you.
From other people. So when he says that, it's kind of like it comes off like he's pandering to other people to down his own people. That's why there's other people in his chats from other races and stuff like that. And he might be like I watch him. Mm-hmm. I don't agree with everything that he says, but because a hit dog will holler, you understand?
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yes.
If it's not pertaining to me, I can't get upset. But I will feel a way because he is talking about my black sisters and stuff like that, and it's coming off derogatory. Now the thing is, what he's saying is hard truth,
right?
Because there's some females who are just piss poor people, but it's not for outsiders to hear that conversation. It's kind of like a kitchen talk type of conversation, just like with the whole calling someone a monkey or a black ass or a bitch and stuff like that. If you speaking with just you and your peoples, that's a table conversation. And certain conversations shouldn't go outside to outsiders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get where you coming from, and I get where everybody coming from. But that's just my my take on that. So that's pretty much that.
YouTube Court TV said it's not part truth, it's the truth.
Yeah.
But the whole point I say again is if you
I never said it wasn't the truth.
Yeah,
but if you that it's from an outsider who don't know, who's not getting what he's saying and who's not thinking along those lines, they'll take it as, oh, that's just what it is, and look at all of us all like bunch us all in one category, and that's not the case. And because there's a lot of black women who are not bad mothers, who are not trashy, and who who are actually doing stuff in the world. And who pushing things forward. That's all I'm saying. So that's like me saying, oh, all white people is this, and that's not the truth. You get what I'm saying? So it's not about being the truth. It's how the messenger is presenting what he's saying to people, and how it's being spoken, and how it's taken in. So that's
I was speaking to my son about the same thing yesterday, and it's so bizarre that you just said that, Miss Juicy.
Yeah, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
It's how he said it.
But you know what? I was speaking to my son about the same thing yesterday. And you know what? We were talking, and my son was telling me, well, Mama, sometimes when like he got behind on his schoolwork. His school shut down due to the pandemic for 2 weeks. He got behind a little. And when he got back, a few of his teachers were pretty rough on him. But he said, you know what, Mama? The way that they said it to me, I took it in bad. But at the end of the day, I was slacking. And somebody, you was on me, and they were too. But every time I mess up, you're not going to come to me in a good way. And I just got to, and with him being a 16-year-old boy saying this, he says sometimes a person can listen to something that's good for them, but if it's not said in the way that they want it to be said, they can miss the whole message that could actually help them.
And that's the point. And that's the point I'm trying to say about him. He misses the mark all the time because he's always talking about the negative of black women. He's always talking about that negative.
Now, but what
YouTube Court TV say, can he join, Miss Lackey?
Yes. I keep dropping the link.
No, it's not like I said. I actually watch him. Some of his stuff that he talks about, I do know some females that are like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I used to be I used
Hold
to
on,
be
y'all.
that same female, so I
Hold on,
can
y'all.
relate.
Hold on, please. YouTube Court TV, there's the link. And Intrigued by Neek said, we are responsible for the reception of our character as women.
Yes, we are.
Of course.
And
But
and
that's what I'm saying.
YouTube, there's the link. I dropped the link. Go ahead and click it, and you can come up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying, I'm not denying what he says is like, you know, some people need to take heed to it because it's absolutely right. What I'm saying is that sometimes when you are a messenger and certain things can be taken wrong, and people get offensive about it. But also too, that's like me
Thank you,
telling my
baby.
kids, "Oh,
You
don't
welcome.
smoke weed," but I've been smoking pot for 45 years. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna look at you like, well, you telling me not to do something, but look how you live in your life.
Speaking
So
of pot,
it's it's pretty much like that. But
speaking of pot, y'all, I don't had a rough month. I think I want to tell. Listen, I want to tell my girls on my panel. I want to tell my homegirls in the chat, everybody, anybody who I've talked to this month. I want to tell you girls, thank y'all. Because I've been on crazy this month. I don't had a rough month this month. And now, if I didn't have you, yes, if I didn't have you ladies and weren't able to go to Nia's channel and all that stuff, like if I didn't have you ladies to talk to on the phone, I would not, I don't know what I'd do because the people, when you need somebody the most, them be the ones that turn their back on you. And
Right.
so I appreciate you guys being here for
your
me.
dad just called a minute ago.
Yep,
I appreciate you being here
Turn it off
too,
and turn
because
it
you
back
are
on.
so
Turn it off.
positive, Miss Lackey.
thank you so much, and so are you. And I'm
Thank
just gonna
you.
keep my head up and keep moving. And when
That's
I
right.
say, yeah, I made that video. When I say what I say, I meant it. And like Andrea said, a guilty dog would holler. Yes, and I seen that a lot when I put that video up. I had people calling and texting and wanting to know was I talking to them and all this stuff. If you think I'm talking to you, get your life. If you think I'm talking to you, because I was just speaking. I was speaking to everybody. That was for my men and my women. I wasn't. I was just saying. And so I appreciate you ladies. I appreciate all my good friends, my positive friends, Miss Juicy, Andrea, Katie. I appreciate you guys being there. Even annoying as DD, I appreciate her, everything. I mean, y'all was there. Y'all was there for me. So I can't wait for October to be over. It used to be my favorite month. Now it's like memories of bad stuff. And when I was talking to Katie on the phone and I was trying to tell her everything that happened and I got to crying, she was like, let's think about the good stuff that happened. And so I was like, you know what? You're right, Katie. And she brought me up out of that. I can't wait out of that. But where is YouTube Court TV? I don't drop the link 3 times and Katie's dropped it once. Whenever you can, just grab it.
Okay, well, I was
I think he got some stuff to say, girl.
Yes, I want to say something about Tommy. I don't think his approach. I don't think his approach is going to reach black women. I think sometimes it's going to be we ain't going to listen because I just think the way he's so negative about us. I just.
Oh, can I ask you something, Andrea?
Go ahead.
Okay, so he has these panels. He do it like once a week where he'll drop the link and he'll let you come in and like ask him anything. You know, like if you are in opposition to what he's saying. But I really think you should click that link and just talk to him.
The man is just the man.
Wait.
Hold on, y'all. Intrigued by
because you know me, I can't keep the comments because I'm not here.
Niggas. Eve said, hello, host and chat. How are you? Eve, I am doing great. Chat, how are y'all all doing? Tell Eve how you doing. She came in wanting to know how y'all doing.
We doing
y'all don't give nobody a try.
Eve.
But I have seen people be on his panel and how he talked to people and how he been disrespectful.
We're doing good, Eve. Thank you, baby.
Wait.
And right, Intrigue said, Logic, the hell you at? Right.
Thank you. Where is Logic at?
No, wait, but here's the funny thing was that.
Okay.
Tommy opens his panel up to people, right?
Yes.
But the people that go on his panel do not need to be heard because some of them it's like they're further pushing what he's saying, and it's like this is
Right.
exactly what he's talking about. Because
Right.
most people that come on that panel are alcoholics,
True.
dusty,
Yeah.
crusty.
Right.
I'll be like, what the hell? Like, you not even trying
But
to
I'm a kind of person. I'm not gonna engage with somebody who I feel like probably won't listen to me, hear me out, or gonna be rude.
But he will hear you out. It's just that
he will.
That actually press that go on.
Okay, well, I to be honest, and I'm being keeping 100 with y'all. I have watched his channel. I don't like somebody that I just cannot stand the way his channel is run by Black women and the way he talk about us. And I don't engage with somebody who I feel like don't like us. And I don't care how much he say he got 2 daughters. That shit don't fly with me, because if you did, you would show us in a better light. You can still show the negative, but show us in a positive light. I don't hear one time he said support Black women. I don't hear one time Black women are sending their kid to college. I don't hear one time they working 2 jobs. I do not hear that. All I hear is we got weed, we ghetto, we in the hood. No, I don't hear none of that. I hear all of that negative. So, I was raised with a father in the home, and I got 4 brothers. And I'm just saying my dad and my brothers are leaders, and they never talk about the negative of Black women. Now, we got some issues. They know that. But if you preaching to the masses and have all that tension, people gonna start believing that.
Yeah, but
I say that's even with the Black church. If you preaching that to the masses, people gonna start believing that.
Right.
Yeah, you're right about that. But what I'm saying is to that effect is you do see people.
Oh, there you go.
The people that he talks about, you do see that, because Andrea,
yes.
me and you both frequent in the beef sector.
Yes, we do.
Everybody that he the people that he talk about, you have seen that in the beef sector.
Yes, correct? You're right. I agree with that.
And I even sit there and watch some people and be like, what the hell?
Guys, welcome YouTube.
Welcome to the channel.
Hey,
can we do that?
Hey, Logic, how you doing?
Yes.
How you doing? I ain't want to interrupt. I was gonna wait on my part. Wait on my.
If you don't do that, you're gonna be waiting at 12 o'clock tonight.
I'm listening.
I love your setup. It's beautiful.
I will be talking that.
Thank you.
He has a wonderful channel. Logic is cool, y'all.
Logic, make sure that you are you subscribed to me?
Yes, I just subscribed to you today. Thanks to Andrea.
Thank you.
Thanks to me.
Thank you, chat. I love everybody in the chat. I love you guys, and I love everybody on the panel. I love you guys. We should just call this "Let's Argue." That's why I start naming this every week. But okay, we got Logic in the building, and I want to hear what Logic got to say. Please, let's just let's be nice to our guests, y'all, because we be cutting them funky up here. And
no.
Hi, welcome, sweetheart.
Oh, I like this because this y'all showing real raw emotions, right?
Yeah.
So now, and y'all showing raw emotions towards this because there's something that y'all care about, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So now, how you gonna get mad at a man for showing raw emotions for something that he cares about?
Absolutely.
So we know that exists in us. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with a girl and I'm breaking up with her, you're gonna see raw emotions come out of me, because if I don't care about it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw it to the side. It ain't gonna even matter. So now, how can we lose from contact with our humanless self that knows if you care about something, you will show raw emotion, right? And especially if you care about something as such as this topic that's sensitive, that's dealing with the Black women. Like most of the times in the current society today, I'm gonna be honest with you, you can't tell a Black woman shit.
Absolutely.
Well, that's not. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think it's the way you talking to us aggressive and the way you coming at us. But if you ain't coming at me in an aggressive way and talking to me in a calm manner, I'm gonna hear you. But you come at me in an aggressive way and I'm gonna keep that same energy.
Okay, so you got to realize this. I saw a Tommy video before, right? Because at first I was kind of confused. And I was like, why is the black man doing this? He can do it a different way. I do it a different way, right?
Yeah.
But I thought about it and nobody ever explained it. But it reminded me some. Do you remember that book we read in like high school called The Scarlet Letter?
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember the purpose of the Scarlet Letter?
Yeah.
It was to put a scarlet letter on somebody to deter other people from doing that. That's accepting that it's being normal, right?
Yeah.
Right.
If you look at it, with the situations we dealing with in the black community, just not the black women, the black men, everything, right? It's no scarlet letter being passed out. It's the exact opposite. You know what? We pass out trophies, we pass out cool names, we pass out rewards for stupid behavior. We protect that in the black community, even though it's tearing us down. He was the first man I saw on YouTube that told it how it was, raw and uncut, in the same tone we know that's in our community. If nobody in our community talk like Tommy, then you'll have a case. But on other situations, don't we see other people that talk exactly like Tommy? So
that is so true.
No.
But here's the thing. It's like black women already feel like it's like damn if they do, damn if they don't. You know, and a lot of us women, we feel like we're not protected. So then it's like you have a guy like Tommy, he's saying stuff, even though there's women that who he talk about, we all know, and we all see them going a different way that, you know, and you be like, what the heck? It's like a you know, it's just like, what the hell? What's going on with you in your life? Like you need to do better. You should want better. But there is women who are doing better, who's a representation of being a woman who get the short end of the stick because of those other women. And you hear, and I don't know if you hear this, because especially in this environment right now, us as black women do not feel protected by our black men. So then when you have Tommy, it's kind of like he's kind of pushing the envelope in a way where he's helping but also hindering, if you get it in that type of manner. And it's like, okay, that's why I said I watch him, but I don't agree with everything he says, because sometimes it could be a little bit too much. But you know, some people need to hear raw, uncut truth and facts. But I live in a different time where I'm always try to strive for greatness. I try to strive for greatness in my kids. I speak life into my
Bring
kids.
my phone back.
You know, I do things that I'm supposed to do as a mother.
Right.
If I'm 100%, my kids gotta be 1,000% and higher. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's that thing. That's why I say, like, when we get to talking about us as a community, it's a lot of stuff that we have to unpack.
Yes.
Because it's like so much. So like once you open one door, it's a whole bunch of other doors you gotta open up and unpack all that stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as with him, it's sometimes it's the message, and his audience that's watching is not always just gonna be black people and black women. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta be kind of like mindful.
It should be connected now because I just connected it to yours.
So it's just like, I don't know. It's like, damn,
so if you say that you can't connect it, I know that you're lying because I literally just connected it.
So,
but I think for the most part, I don't know if you know, Miss Juicy, but for the most part, about 65 to 70% of his audience are black women.
Yeah, and there was a black woman in there as recent that we found out that she don't consider herself black. She does things to bash black people
It says
all the
emergency
time.
calls only.
He try to
But
ruin people.
sis, we gotta stop that. Cause see, if you want to be honest, if I'm giving you feedback, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not see if y'all say he was making it up, then you got a case. So if y'all say that paying people to do it, then you got a case.
We didn't say he was making it up. We're saying it.
Wait, hear me out though. Listen to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if none of that is true above, that means this is being done, correct?
Yeah,
True.
Correct.
Black women, you know, speaking out about this.
What'd you say?
How many black women is speaking out on the activity of their black sisters?
I don't see any.
It's a lot.
I mean, we talk about it.
If y'all know any, drop the link to their channel because I want to see it.
So I'm gonna do yeah. I watch this. I got $100 for every channel that you can show me that black women is calling out other black women for their bad behavior.
Okay.
But the thing is, I don't think we have to. I don't just think we have to call it out on our channel because I don't want my channel to say, look, I'm talking about black women all the time. No, I want to see the positive of black women because to me that message is going to be better.
You got to realize this now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a majority of black women, but I'm gonna say it's too many of black women, right?
Right.
Because if you want to be honest, on no matter who it is, all black women they take on and they adapt some of the same behaviors that he's talking about. And then now another black women, because they looking out for their sister, right? They would not call them out on their behavior. So you saying this channels that is out here that's doing this by females. I know that's not true because I haven't seen it.
Me neither.
And you know that's not true. But it feels good to say that because it goes with your argument. You know, ain't no black woman calling out no black women. You know, you being battle of sexist. A woman can be on the battle of sexist, be dead wrong, and y'all can be
but logic. But y'all on battle of sexist, and y'all think y'all just right about everything about black women, and y'all not a woman. You a man.
Listen, I can sit here and bring up a point about black women, right?
Yes.
Be legitimate, certified, right? I will argue that point because y'all feel like y'all have to protect y'all sisters. When what you're not realizing is you're not protecting them. What you're doing is you're condoning their behavior.
No, we don't condone that bad behavior. No, we don't.
I don't condone.
I don't call bad behavior. Now, if it's my own, if it's my sister in California, if it's my sister in Virginia, we don't call that behavior out. I'm gonna call them on the phone and say, sis, that was that bullshit. Stop that shit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get on my YouTube channel. No, I'm gonna get on my
Hello to whoever else just came in, guys. We love
I'm gonna get on my YouTube channel and tell my sis that because I feel like we need to do that behind the scenes, but everybody don't see that shit.
So watch this, Andrea. We'll give an example. Breonna Taylor was a proven drug dealer.
Oh God, Jesus help us.
It's an example, right?
Yeah, she was.
Yes. A drug dealer. She was proven to be in a drug ring.
Wait, they found out more information on it?
Oh, yeah, go to my channel. All the audios.
Okay.
Go to my channel. It's on there.
Saying that she was messing with a drug dealer.
No, Andrea,
she was selling drugs.
She was selling drugs. She was doing some mess. Yes.
Okay, so now watch this. Breonna Taylor was a proven drug dealer. Everybody knew this about Breonna Taylor.
Right.
The whole world is protecting a drug dealer.
No, that's not right. All we said is she should have lost her life. That's it.
Okay, but even though she's a proven drug dealer, that the way she died is called for. No, I wouldn't like. That's like they was about George Floyd. He was a crackhead, or you know what I'm saying. He all this other stuff like that. He abused women, so it was okay for them to put a knee on his neck. No, that's I would not sit there. I don't condone none of that. You know what I'm saying?
I think you
but
missed
was it okay for George Floyd to put a gun to a pregnant woman's belly?
Exactly. He did that.
But this is my point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to say that anybody deserved to die, right?
Okay.
But what we saw is the black community didn't call a spade, right?
But I don't think they knew, because remember, you got to keep in mind too, the media, they wasn't putting out all that information unless you really go and you like research on it, because all they say to this day, they were saying that she was sleeping in her bed.
Mm-hmm.
She was sleeping. They never said that she actually went to the door and asked who it was. The only way that you found that out is even after her boyfriend did a whole interview, and that was what, like 2 weeks ago.
But listen though. This is what we do. We go with the narrative we want. The media told us she was shot in her bed. No, she was shot in her bed, but her body was found in the hall.
Okay, but don't you know of people who rather get, because most people don't watch the news. Most people don't get, they get third how to put it, they get information through someone or by hearsay. They don't go and actually look for facts. Like, that's a prime example. You have people who the information could be right in front of them, but they'd rather hear it from someone else.
Okay, but whose fault is that, sis?
Well, that's our fault. Who's not going? That's our fault. Who's not going looking for the information?
Okay, so you making a point that don't support your argument.
No, I understand. It might be making a point, but what I'm just saying is, I'm just saying in flat out that people don't tend to go further than what they need to. Like me, I actually went, and I swear, I think we spoke about this probably like a week ago or something like that. And I said, this is why, as a woman, you need to know who you're dealing with as far as your partner. Because now look how she got in this situation with this man. I'm on the phone. I'm sorry about that. And the thing is that also tells you, like, you gotta know your worth when you're dealing with a man or a female, because look how this situation took her. She was already in a whole nother relationship, and the drama that she had in the old one came into her new one. That's what you need to be.
So watch this. Can I give you another example?
Yeah.
What Tom is talking about?
Well, go ahead, Logic. We're waiting on you.
Okay. We had this whole conversation about independent woman on my channel and with the people that I and then so I asked them, if you declare your independence as a woman, who are you declaring your independence from? Right? The question was really, and I'm not really bringing that up, right? I'm just using that as an example, right? Did you see Fox Soul with like Vivica Fox and what's her name?
Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray.
Yeah, when they bought up Ice Cube.
Yep.
I don't really watch Fox Soul, but
okay, well, I'll tell you though.
Yeah, I remember they had Ice Cube on there trying to sway his opinion about Trump.
But not only that,
I remember that.
This the thing. Ice Cube plan is a plan for Black America, right?
Yes.
Which all Black people. You know what them women said?
What?
There was nothing for women in there.
There was nothing for women. And you know what Ice Cube then said, but I was like this. It's nothing for men. It's for Black people. Aren't you Black?
Yes.
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 So
Hey guys, wait a minute. Before, I don't want to read comments late and then it don't pertain to what we talking about. And hello to anybody who just came in. We got 9 million people in the building. Intrigued by Nick said, we don't get protection from the Black man due to the way we treated them when we started getting welfare. This is deep rooted.
Amen.
Amen, girl. See it.
Amen.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But don't y'all? I mean, if you're gonna say welfare contributing factor to why the Black man, why the Black man can't keep a job, why the Black man go to prison? How about that? Talk about that. Talk about that.
Listen, that's why
I know some white dudes that can't keep jobs.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna say welfare is a part of why the Black man is something, why the Black man keep going to prison, why he got a criminal record, can't get a good job.
Yes. And guess what? I called them out on their shit constantly, right?
Yeah.
If you look at my channel, I call out these dudes always, right? Because men do that. Men call out each other, right?
right?
Right.
Yeah, when y'all drop me that link, well, you got a woman calling out black women on their shit.
Well, we tell each other.
No, y'all don't. Y'all protect each other.
I don't think I'm protecting a black woman with her bad behavior. I don't.
Well, I'll be honest and say I have one video talking about it. I do have one video talking about it, but I could not sway my whole channel to talking like that because I'm going to be completely honest right now. This might not be the most popular thing to say, but I got attacked by a lot of black women by speaking that way. And I'm going to be honest to say the video that I posted was actually titled, and it kind of came from a news segment from NBC from out of Atlanta when about 7 black women went to the news station and told them they cannot find a man. So therefore, that's when Steve Harvey made the book, on, telling women how to get a husband and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was titled, you can Google it now, in the news segment to pop up, 3 to 6 million black women will not find a husband or a boyfriend or ever be married. And I was just speaking on that. I'm going to drop the link to that video down there so you guys can check it out. But I after I got done with that video, I looked back on my friend list and I had lost 13 friends, and all of them were women. I had in mind, I knew 3 of them, but I knew all of them that deleted me were women.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think I'm gonna do that on my channel.
Okay,
but it's just like I couldn't.
King, hello, wait a minute, y'all. Melanated King, welcome to the chat. And he said, "Ask Sleepy Joe." And
what did I have to do with anything?
I don't know, but I was just saying what he said because I don't want to back up on no comments. And then YouTube said, "Melanated King, what's up, fam?" And I'm because I was getting ready to say, "Mods." But anyway,
he was talking about that, her answer about the incarceration of black men.
And then he said, "Cool and show the queen some support."
Oh, I'm about to say what the.
Thank you. We love you, Melanated King. Welcome. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys.
To be honest,
I'm
not gonna. I'm talking about on hot air. I'm not gonna talk about that on hot air because my thing is this. I already see they talk about black women. I'm gonna promote black women. I'm gonna promote us raising our kids, trying to get our kids to go to college. I'm gonna promote that. I'm not gonna promote a negative stereotype that black women are loud, black women gonna take care of their kids. I'm not doing none of that on my channel. I refuse to put that on my channel because I think I'm a positive black woman. I'm raising kids. I'm doing my damn thing, and I don't want to tear my sister down. I'll tear her ass behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, that's
what I'm gonna do.
I agree with you. You're welcome, Melanated King. Yes. I agree with you, Andrea, and we have 9 million people in the building, guys. I would never tear down. You never ever. I don't want to talk about my black sisters. No way. I know I have in the past. I know I have, and I apologize. But that's amongst each other. That's not getting on a platform and talking junk about them. That's just like maybe talking about them. Oh, girl, yeah, she said this, or she said that. But no, that's not even right either. But I will not tear my black women down. And really, I don't want to tear a woman down, period.
No, it's connected.
Well, but the video that I made.
Yeah, it's not tearing them down.
I wasn't tearing them down.
If you look at this, right?
The link to the video that I'm talking about.
Oh.
There's the link, guys.
If you look at this, what color is this phone case is?
Black.
It's black.
It's black. Now, what if one of the women on this panel was to say orange, right?
Okay.
And you was to see and say, no, sis, he's right. That's black, right? And she argued me down. No, that's orange.
That's orange.
But see, now, just because you're correcting them does not make it you're tearing them down. I think that's one of the worst perceptions that people can have. Honesty means you're tearing it down. You're not. You're being honest. If you say, hey, I hate your beard. Your beard. If you tell me, hey, Logic, you got some of your beard. Oh, thank you, sis. You're not tearing me down. You being honest.
Yeah, but at the same time, Logic, the way he talk about black women, I'm sorry to say, the way Tommy talk about black women, the message is not going to be heard because the message of how he talking to us is crazy and we don't like it. I'm saying if people come at us in a different way and not an aggressive way, how he calls out our name, how he say about us, we ghetto, all this other stuff, we would hear it better. We're not going to hear you if you're talking to be crazy. I'm
But you're
not.
right, Andrea. You're right, Andrea. Do you like gay porn?
No, I don't.
So what you don't do? What you don't do?
I ain't watching it.
Oh, so don't watch it.
Well,
If you don't like it, I never in my whole life. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna watch it. I don't.
Absolutely, that's the truth.
Exactly. But here's the thing. This is what I see a lot going on these different social media.
Can you come up closer? Because I can barely hear you.
I know. I want to hear you louder too,
Can you
Juicy.
hear me now? Can y'all hear me now?
We hear you get a little louder.
Wi-Fi. You need to get that Trump Wi-Fi. That shit work good for me.
No, I'm on my tablet. I'm not on my computer. I'm sorry. Because I had Rush in the house.
Closer to the speaker.
Huh?
Just get closer to the speaker.
Can you hear me now?
You sound the same, but we hear you clearly, but you just sound far away.
Okay, well, I'm just
you sound distorted.
Working?
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna just make this very fast and very quick. I think because I moved from the area I was. What it is, I'm not gonna tear down either my sisters or my brothers because you see that a lot. You got the Paris Milans, you got the Chrissies, you got the Tommy Sotomayers. You have all these people that's like they're saying something, but sometimes it could be it connects when you reload it. It don't work. It don't help us.
Hold up, I can't hear you. Andrea having a point in the background. Oh, there you go.
Logic, that's what I'm saying. I was like, everybody talking amongst themselves. I'm trying to hear. I'm like, Juicy talking low, Andrea talking loud. I'm like,
I'm not talking low. I keep saying, can y'all hear me now?
Juicy, Juicy, you usually be loud when you down here.
Okay. I noticed you was on live because when I came in, I was just coming in from outside. I was, so I just hurried and hopped on my phone, and that didn't work. But whatever. What I'm saying is, it's kind of like it doesn't do us any justice by, downing the opposite sex. Like I'm that's just not what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna try to uplift everybody. Because once we all are on a even playing field, we can sit there and we can uplift each other and continue on. That's just my whole thing. But
that's
like I said, I get what Tommy Sotomayor is saying, but sometimes, some people will be offended. Some people will look at it like, "Yay, let's trash the black women," but miss the message in what he is saying. So, I don't know what it is he can do to change how he go about it, but that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like you said, if you don't like what he's saying, don't watch him. That's how I do with any content creator. I like everybody, but once I see you doing something that's derogatory, toxic, or that don't go with my spirit, I'm leaving. I'm out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what it is. But my whole thing is this: I'm always about us more so unity and building each other up and speaking life into each other, because I know there's something greater down the line. I'd rather do that than just sit there and just degrade and down the opposite person. Even though I see your faults, but I also see your potential. That's my whole thing about everything. That's how I look at stuff.
Yes. And you know what it is? You're right. But this is my one curveball, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can name 3 channels of black men talking about women, right? Right.
Yeah.
I can name you 30 of them right now in my nose. of black women talking about men. Why that's never come up?
What?
Mm.
Never comes
Men
up.
talking about women.
Okay, wait 1 second, guys. Charles Smith said, "What's up, Logic?" Hey, Charles, welcome to the chat. We love
Hey,
you.
Charles, how you doing?
Yes, we love you. And Melanated King says she's right. As a people, we could never get ahead fighting amongst ourselves. Right, Melanated King.
Mhm.
And KG Care World said, "Bye for now." Bye, KG. Don't leave us. But if you have to go, we understand. But we love you. You know
We
that.
love you. We love you. Don't leave.
Love you. And Logic said, "Charles Smith, what's up, bro?"
Okay,
Logic,
I'm back.
Logic, if anybody come in here and you know them, just say, "What's up, bro?" Cause you know I get them out of here because I be thinking it's a dog.
No, I shared you right. So it's gonna be some people.
Oh well, thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, you good?
I'm back now, you guys. Okay, and my phone.
Yeah, Andrew is back. I text her. I said, "Get back in here."
Okay. So me and Elijah go round and round. Okay, he always think he know better.
No, but my point is that if it's 30 channels of women trashing men, nobody ever speak about it, but everybody always speak about Tommy.
Me and my friends do.
Say it again.
Me and my friends do. We talk about the channels.
No,
we just put it on YouTube.
No, what he's saying is there's a lot of channels that bash men. Here's my thing about that whole thing. I'm not gonna bash no man because that's the same mouth that I'm bashing. I'm kissing up on a black man. I'm loving up on a black man. I'm doing things that I'm not supposed to be doing with a black man. And not only that, I'm raising a black man. So I'm not gonna bash. I'm not gonna bash a black man. I have black men in my family. The same.
I know, but you missed my point, though. You missed my point.
You, and I
Tommy came up. So Tommy came up as being somebody that bashed black women, right?
Yes.
So why didn't you use the example of the black women that bash black men?
Like Cynthia G.
We don't bash them. We talk about them. We talk about some of their behavior.
I never heard you talk about it, Andrea. Andrea.
What?
Never heard you talk about the Nylas and the Cynthia G's and all of them. I never heard you talk about them.
She's the number one.
Never. So, but see,
G.
Logic. I'm finna be honest. Yeah, no, you don't. Because guess what? Next week you still gonna be talking about Tommy, and you ain't gonna even bring their name up.
But the thing is, I don't know Tommy personally. I know his channels just, but I'm talking about the black men in my community that I see ain't taking care of their kids and that kind of stuff. Okay, it ain't just on YouTube. It's happening in real life. So I'm gonna talk about real life that's what's affecting my people, my women, my friends.
Mm-hmm. And
Tommy uses them. I'm just saying is when you start preaching to the masses, it's almost with the black church. When you start preaching to the masses about a black woman, people gonna start believing that.
It's not the masses. If I'm showing you a video, and I'm saying, look what this woman right here did, right?
Right.
I'm not saying all black women do this. I'm saying, look what this woman did, right?
I know.
Yeah.
So that's upon you that's taking it personal.
That's just like the Cardi B statement. When Cardi B called one black woman a roach, that's because she was in an argument with that girl because that girl they was arguing back and forth. Now everybody think Cardi B calls all black women
roaches.
And she doesn't. She was in an argument with that girl. And okay, let me read this right quick. Intrigued by Nick said he is merely talking about his experience on his channel. That's his right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Intrigued also said this is the internet and there has to be space for people to tell their truths.
Right.
Absolutely. Melanated King said, I have 6 daughters, and what I see young women doing on social media is too much. Absolutely. I got 1 daughter, and you telling the truth.
And that's the thing is, I love a black man. I'm raising a black son. He's 22, okay? 21, man, now. He's 21 now. I love my black son. He's the only one I got, okay? So I love him to death, and I'm trying to show him what you don't have to see you don't have to go to jail. You don't have to go to prison. You can be a good man. So I'm just saying is when you speak it to the massive, like Tommy got a massive of audience who's laughing at us in his shit.
But he's not. He's speaking on incidents.
And that's to me, it's too damn many of them. It's too damn many of them.
Okay, so now you just made
the point.
Then now,
That's
if he
the point.
too many of them, is that his problem or that's the black race problem?
The point is,
won't he show
that black women are taking care of their kids, sending their kids to college? Won't he show that sometime instead of our bad behavior? We already know our bad behavior.
The black women that got their kids in college and everything, guess who they don't watch?
What?
Tommy.
Damn, we don't.
I'm just saying, the black woman that's doing what they supposed to do, I promise you, they don't watch Tommy. Or if they watch him, they're in agreement.
Right.
You cannot dodge the fact. You just said it right now that he showed too many of them.
Yeah.
That means there's too many that exist.
No, okay, so he don't have a fair and balance then. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. He don't have a fair and balance. How about that?
Okay.
Not about balance.
It's fair and balance a necessity. What's your favorite football team? Am I gonna get mad at you for not liking my football team?
No, because I'm grown and you don't tell me who I like either.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Only if you're a Cowboys fan.
I ain't no Cowboy fan.
Okay, then. Well, we cool then. I don't care.
No, but see, this is my point, Andrew.
Yes.
That's a preference.
But Logic, can you honestly say if he has a massive, he got how many subscribers? He is preaching to the masses. It's almost like the black church. The black church is doing wrong and speaking to the masses. But the message still is when he's speaking to the masses. You think black men who watching him believe that shit about black women? I'm just asking the question, Logic.
No, I guarantee you, most of the women and men in his audience is just not listening to it. They experience what he's talking about. That's how you get a fan. You become a fan. If I went through that stuff, I would go. I got lucky because I've been in the military for 22 years. So now I haven't, I done been out there. I'm on the opposite side. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my dirt. You know what I'm saying? But I've been in all these different countries. So I know what he's talking about from where I was raised. That's absolutely the truth. I know that. Look, I was raised in a project. I know that it's a whole society of mischief in a project. Everything he said is absolutely true.
Okay, I get what he's saying. I wasn't raised in the project. I was raised in a middle class home, and we still, and even if I had my cousin raised in the project, we still didn't think that shit was okay. Okay, we wasn't raised like that. Okay, and what I'm saying is, when you preach to the masses, this my daddy told his kids. Okay, when you see that stuff and say it's happening and keep saying it's happening, people gonna start believing that, and I keep saying that.
You know what though? Instead of black women saying, "I want my kids to see this," so they don't become this.
My daughter and my son do this.
Okay, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Any other race of people would say, let my kids see this and what becomes of it. So now it can be a deterrent for them to not to do it, right?
Right.
Only black people would sit here and try to eliminate something that's putting out truths about their community that need to be put out.
I'm not arguing. I know it's the truth. That's the whole point. I know it's the truth. What I'm saying is I don't want to hear that shit every day. I want to hear about us doing our shit, what we doing right, what we doing right. Okay. We always hear what we doing wrong. We always hear black kids off there. We always hear about us doing wrong, us being ghetto.
But you're trying to tell a channel that talk about football to talk about football and baseball.
Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me ask y'all a question. My daughter, she texted me and said, "Mama, stop interrupting them to read the comments." So she said, "Just put them up on the screen." So I'm gonna put a comment up on the screen, and I want y'all to tell me. I'm gonna put melanateds up there. Y'all all tell me, can y'all see that? Because if y'all can see that, I'll let y'all read the comments yourself and speak on what. I'll leave it up there for a bit and let y'all speak on what people say instead of me saying, "Stop, y'all, hold on." My daughter said, "Here we go." Yeah. So evidently, this argument is a good one because my daughter is what she's trying to say is she's trying to look now. She's trying to listen.
Yeah, because you gotta think when it comes to Tommy. I'm sorry, I was just going to say so.
Well, I mean,
when it
comes to Tommy, wait a minute, Katie, y'all didn't answer me. Can y'all see it when I put it on the screen?
Yeah, we see him.
Okay, well, I ain't
we
gonna say nothing else.
You know, when it comes to his page is not about balance. His page is about presenting you the things that pass us every day on the internet. And you have to be able to agree to this, Andrea. There's a big, massive amount of bad content pertaining to the way Black women present themselves as far as everything that's caught on the internet. And let's keep it real. A big percentage, hold on, let me finish talking. A big percentage of the things that's posted, they are recording it themselves. Look at Suki Hana was on OnlyFans giving fellatio to her boyfriend, vomited, and then she took a picture of herself after she did it. Like I said, look at the girl who was on the side of the Suburban holding her 3-month-old child, holding on to the car while the man was driving. He had to get up and literally pull her off of the Suburban while she was holding her child in her arm. I mean, with these examples that's put out, do you know how hard it is for me to sit and see my son out here messing up in school, and me just saying, well, don't talk about how he messing up, Katie. Talk to your son and lift him up. How can I keep lifting you up and you keep effing up? Yep. It's impossible for a person do not love you. They do not have any love for you if they constantly uplift you in your wrongdoing.
That's true.
But what I'm saying, if it's so much bad stuff going on and it overshadows the good stuff, it's impossible to uplift you when it's constantly crap every day. I can get off of this internet right now and go on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and just screen record time after time after time. Black women, women of color, purporting themselves purposely, it seems like, in a terrible way. A woman with her 3 little kids went and fought another woman and had her kids jump in and beat up the older woman. Now, what if that woman would have pulled out a knife and stabbed them kids, pulled out a gun and shot them kids? Y'all would have been saying, oh, she didn't have to do them kids like that. No, that woman didn't have to take her kids over there to fight.
Right.
This is the trifling stuff that Tommy is highlighting. And it's like, you refuse to want to see it, and you say, what about the kids that's going off to college? What about the women that's working hard? These bad ones are overshadowing us. That's what he's talking about. And me personally, I lived in the projects for 2 years with my kids. I was the same one out there jumping off my porch, knocking bitches out. I was the same one. I was the one sitting on the porch, breastfeeding my baby, take my baby off the titty, hand my baby to the next bitch, and go and slap a hoe. I was the one doing that. That's why I can relate to what Tommy's saying, because I was that ratchet bitch.
Absolutely.
So that's why you on Tommy, you can go and look in this chat. Anytime he go live, you're going to see 65 to 70% of Black women like myself that can relate to where that man coming from, because I was there, but I am no longer in that place right now. And when you get out of that space, when you are above all the trees, you can see exactly what's going on down there in the forest. But see, when you're down there trapped in the forest and you ain't got up out of there, it ain't no way you can relate. You can't look down there and say, oh my God, I was swindling in a swamp and I didn't even know it. This swamp was actually the norm for me.
Hold on. What's your name? Your name Katie?
Yes, Katie.
Katie, look, Katie, I got something for you, Katie. Please don't go away from me. I'll be there for you.
Yes.
Oh, my name. Oh, all right, my bad. I'm in my feelings, though. Go ahead, continue.
But that is what I'm saying. I think that's why I can tightly
relate to him. I'm saying I do relate to them. I got cousins. I got some friends who be acting like that. But at the same time, is that stuff when you keep showing that on your channel? It's I'm just being honest. Me and when you keep showing that, you was just showing us all that bad behavior. You don't show us in a good light. And I'm saying,
is encourage them to stop doing it?
No, because they still doing it. That's the whole point.
Okay, guess what then? He gonna always have content then. I'm just saying, the black women is so worried about Tommy, they can.
I'm not worried about Tommy. I'm not worried about Tommy. I don't watch his damn channel. I said I used to watch.
But it always come up though. But like I said, if they were so worried about Tommy and they wanted to shut Tommy down, you know what they can do? Stop doing what they doing.
No, but I think Tommy is problematic. I think Tommy is problematic, and I definitely think when you keep saying that shit, it's gonna believe it. I have a son, I have a daughter, and I just think that ratchet stuff ain't gonna get you nowhere.
And guess what? But guess what? Who you will not talk about? You will not talk about 21 Savage. You would not talk about. He can't sit with me. Who is he? Wait, hold on, wait. You would not talk about all the rappers that have these babies singing a song that 21 Savage told the world to hit them with no condom, had to make her eat a Plan B, and then now she's
talking about that stuff. Me and my friends.
Wait! Don't get mad at me. Get mad at 21 Savage. Is that what you get mad at me?
But what I'm saying is, we do have the conversation about that. I do tell my daughter that's that bullshit.
Right now, you hot, so you're not hearing that. I'm saying.
Okay.
If you want to be honest, it's worse. Example, if you want to take down somebody, take down these record labels that everything they put in these baby ears is fucking poison.
And I told somebody that I said when you listen to that mess, you're gonna all believe that. I don't listen to rap, okay? When me and my kids are in the car, we listen to songs who uplift us. We listen to songs who we gonna enjoy. We don't listen to that bullshit, okay? Because I know that message is gonna get in their ears. Okay?
So you don't listen to them, so you don't talk about them, right? So
don't have me saying that now.
My kids listen to that mess. My 21, 22 listen to that, and I tell them that mess is garbage.
Andrea, you know I just had surgery. You know I'm high. You fucking my high up.
Okay. That's why I ain't even took my medicine yet. I ain't want to go away.
You know I just had surgery yesterday, and I'm high as a motherfucker.
Hey, Logic, check it out. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for her to quit. Everybody quit arguing and talking, and then I'm gonna go take time.
Always go round and round, okay?
Hey, old head dude, how you doing? Welcome. He said, "Sup, Logic, Diva." That's somebody that know Logic. Welcome to my chat, guys. And I appreciate all of y'all in the chat listening to this discussion. Oh.
You know what though? I feel like this. Once we win over Andrea, you a powerful voice.
What?
You heard what I said? I said once we win over you, you're a powerful voice and you need it. But we need you in your honest form. You see what I'm saying?
Why you think I'm not being honest? You tell me what I'm not being truthful to. Number one, I got cousins live in the hood. Number two, I come from a middle class family, but I don't feel like I'm no down in my cousins who live in the hood. Okay, right. I know how to run with them. I'm not. I
got family in the hood now.
I'm not better than them. So what?
Every time I talk to you, Andrea, you holler at me.
Okay.
Every time I come in the chat and I see you on the panel, I bring my ice water because I need to cool down. Look, that's one of the things though that we saying that it's traits of black women, and I can name you a million traits of black men, but we got to be honest with each other or we'll never change. If you sit here and say, "Hey, look, this is what's going on," and then people say, "Nah, that's not it," then guess what happened?
Okay. You want the truth, the honest, and the whole. But the guy, I was a bad bitch to my ex-husband. I was cussing his ass out. I was fighting, whatever. I was doing that shit. Tommy was showing on his motherfucking channel. Now what? Now I'm telling you the truth, the honest truth. Okay. Now what? Okay. So now I'm informed. I don't do that shit no more.
Is that this?
Mm-hmm.
I think he do a justice to the black community by showing the secrets that we want to hide, that's showing what we don't want to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? And it put that scarlet letter around our neck. So now we can look at it and be ashamed and say, yes, I'm going to make a change. Because I'm going to tell you this, my daughter is 13. And then I will have her look at Tommy if I can control his mouth. But I can't control his mouth, so I won't. But guess what I do? I always find the videos and show it to her so she can know, she can understand. If you do this, this what happens to you. I saw one of Tommy videos where a baby died because he fell in a hole in the floor and it was full of sewer water.
I remember that her mama went to go get her hair done.
Yes. It was full of sewer water. And now other people come in this chat saying, Tommy, why would you show that? Why would you show the truth? Damn, Miss Juicy. Hey, Miss Juicy, hit my DM. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm on the computer now. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yes.
We do everything.
Darn it, we hear you.
Finally, I'm like, okay, let me just get my computer. Then I had to search for it. But
oh, that's much better.
Man, listen.
You good.
All I could say is we got a long road ahead of us. And most of those women that you see are really product of their environment.
Yes.
Like they don't know no better. So they don't want no better.
Yeah.
And it takes for someone, to try to put something out there so they can want better out of themselves and better for their children. But it's also on that person to take in what is being said and utilize it to allow them to do what they need to do. But hey,
Ms.
I
Juicy,
know I can only speak for myself. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do for me and mine.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Juicy?
Huh?
Can I ask you a question?
I'm listening.
Why they call you Miss Juicy?
You know what?
We don't have to tell you that in the background.
I was crazy, deranged a little bit, okay? And I'm saying I'm reformed now. And I'm saying is I don't do that stuff no more. I don't act crazy. I don't act out. But some of the women, I wasn't raised like that. It just happened to me. And I'm just saying some of the women are broken. Some of the women that I'm just saying try to understand where they coming from. And I'm not promoting their bad behavior, but some of them, they probably didn't live them raised but on the fathers. They was living in the projects and don't see no better for themselves. And when you're desperate and don't see nothing better for yourself, that's how you're gonna act.
Hi.
I'm
Hello
just
to everybody who just came in. I'm sorry for interrupting. Hey, Short Bus, pull up. Welcome to my chat. Blue Ocean said, "What are y'all talking about?" That's my daughter. She know what we talking about. She's sitting here listening and texting. Short Bus, pull up. Said hello to all. Hey, Short Bus, and Short Bus said, "Logic, what up?" And Logic said, "Short Bus, pull up. What's popping, bro?" And Intrigued by Neek said, "Hi, Short Bus." Intrigued by Neek is hanging in there, y'all. And she is giving her input and her output. And we appreciate that over here with the angels. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
And we love y'all.
I'm just saying, I see a lot of broken black women. I see a lot. And I see a lot of that bad behavior. And I'm saying is, I'm just telling my sisters that we can do better. But I'm not going to I'm not going to use my platform to I don't care if you saying I'm giving constructive criticism. I am not going to tell my sisters. I'm going to tell them behind the camera. I feel like it's better to talk behind the camera and not on a theme, because when we do that, we start arguing on the camera with each other. And I'm just saying sometimes that ain't the way to go.
You're right. And the thing is it's like
you're not going to reach them either.
Yeah, no. If you yelling at somebody is not going to listen to you, because it's the approach and the message is going to be lost in translation. Yeah. But also too, we can't sit here and pacify and coddle bad behavior. That's just not
Thank
what's going to
you.
happen, because
No,
when our children act up, we chastise them,
true.
right? To show them that that's not how you supposed to do things. No, so it should be the same thing. But like I said, sometimes certain things that is being done out in the open is not to be done out in the open. It's considered table talk. That's like, for instance, with the whole remember there was the whole big thing about the fish topic.
Yes.
And women didn't like the fact that, this person's calling me fish. It's not about they calling you fish. It was a whole fact of it was something that was brought to out in the open, and now it became a topic. And that wasn't something that we was privy to, because that was for a set place, the ballroom scene, and amongst people of the same as they call it, it's two good Judies talking, pretty much. So that's how it should be, taken. But now a lot of people are sensitive to a lot of stuff. Like I said, a hit dog will holler. There's a lot of damn hit dogs.
Exactly. Absolutely. Amen to that.
It's like sometimes if in the hearts of heart that that's not talking to you, then you just gotta let it roll off your back. But sometimes when people say some stuff, it's hitting home. So you're gonna take offense to it.
I'm not saying I don't agree. I do agree with what Tommy said, but I just feel like this approach can be a much better.
Yeah, it's because it's not. Remember, it's not just that it's not just he's talking to us. He's talking to everybody. And bad enough,
right?
We as Black women, they always put us in a different light. They put not just Black women, they put Black people in a different light. But more so, it's like you got the women on one side picking and down in the Black men. Then you got him on this side and some other men down in the Black women. It should be more so of, okay, let me help you. Let me uplift you. It's not enough uplifting. You got a lot more of downing someone and not uplifting. And that's the thing. That's more so generally what I try to do, because I'm, like I said, I'm raising a Black man in my house, and I don't want him to have me downing him, then will turn into him going outside and downing a woman because now he got mommy issues.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? And then, or me downing my daughters, and then they go and get an ancient Black guy or ancient man, period. No, I'm building all three of my children up because I want them to be productive people. And I'm not raising I'm raising my legacy. So therefore I need my children to be on a certain accord. And that's pretty much what it is. So that's how I look at it.
That's why I my kids have a great relationship with their dad, because my son went to live with his dad when he was like in the 7th grade, because I felt like a man's supposed to teach a man how to be raised, and that's why I felt like.
But it goes both ways though for that. But I get you.
Right.
But me and the dad discussed it when I felt like I could nurture my son until he was in the 7th grade, but I felt like at them later years he gonna need his dad, and my daughter went to see with her dad too. But at the same time, I felt like I only had one son, and I damn didn't want to lose him to the streets, no gang, no babies, and so I was like, look. I cried that first day when I moved him out my house, but I was like, look, I know your daddy gonna make sure you all right. I know he gonna take care of you. I know you're gonna be a good man. And to this day, he is a good man. My daughter is a good woman, and we ain't had to be no jail, no prison, no babies. And I'm like, and they 21 and 22. I feel like I got a success story.
No, and you will see a lot of that, because
I have my cousin. My cousin was raised by my aunt, and my cousin's father passed away early in his life, but he is what you call a stand-up guy. He's a single father. He wasn't him and his son's mom, they worked together, but it didn't work out. But when he was with her, he was what I consider the ideal family man. Yes. Yeah, go tell your brother to go get it. Because you had juice and you had enough juice already.
Okay, y'all. Wait a minute. Are y'all seeing? I can't help it, y'all. It's a habit. Are y'all seeing what Melanated King is saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to make sure y'all are seeing what he's saying. And hello to whoever just came in. I love y'all. Y'all know that. And I was going to give y'all time to read it and stuff while y'all are talking. But Melanated King, just everybody, just know that we are listening and I am checking the comments.
Yeah. But
and I got a success story too, because I got a daughter. My daughter is 25 years old and she has done amazing for herself. And she has her own place. So we all
your daughter named Blue Ocean, right?
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Yeah, I know her.
Oh, you know my daughter?
Nah,
I was gonna say, hold on, wait a minute. What?
The thing is this, right? Watch this. And Melanated King is right. Excuses. Our people have a lot of excuses, right? They got excuse for everything. We can talk about Breonna Taylor. A million excuses that come up for Breonna Taylor. We'll talk about Thomas Sotomayor and what he talk about. And a million excuses that come up besides the fact that Breonna Taylor was doing some fucked up shit. Besides the fact that Tommy is talking about real, true life incidents. You see what I'm saying? We have excuses for everything. And when somebody speak out on that, they become
come in the hallway, everybody. Now, I'm only gonna say it one time. Sit in the hallway. You're gonna go to bed. So I got this phone. Got this thing. Sit in the hallway. Now, sit right there and be quiet.
All right. So yeah.
Okay, what were you saying?
What I was pointing, another excuse, right? Is that 50 Cent came out and said, you know what? I don't want to pay taxes. I don't want my taxes to be raised.
Yeah.
Personal opinion, personal house conduct. He's voting for what he feel gonna be better for him, himself, and his family, right? What everybody should do, right?
Yeah.
Right. The whole Ice Cube situation where you had a group of Democrats say, I don't want to talk to you until after the election. Then you had another group say, yeah, you know what? I'll talk to you. He became a coon. He didn't become a coon by white people. He became a coon by his own race. And they had every piece in the book to make him a coon.
Yeah, I believe that. You're right, because just last week we was calling somebody. Me and my angels was calling somebody a porch. Oh, I know who it was. We were talking about
who was that we called a porch monkey?
We were talking about
Storm Monroe.
I think it was.
We was in our little chat calling him a porch monkey and a real house in our double G.
But this is this is
too much care for black people.
Because he's black, but he don't really care for us. He grew up, and and he want to be one. Well, he want to be, a Saltine. So, I mean, I'm just like
a Saltine. Oh my goodness,
it is what it is, But I don't have nothing against nobody. But we was talking about this just last week.
Okay, so go lay down.
I just think Storm was never really accepted amongst black people. You got to think like he's more what a black woman would probably back in the days. They probably called him a square. He probably never really had like a black girlfriend. They probably, black women. There's a certain we were talking about that earlier in the show. Like when I was younger, I went for the street guys. So probably back when he was growing up through college, a lot of Black women probably just wasn't going for his type, and therefore
he had a girl
kind of drawn to the people that accepted him.
We trying to figure out if he had a girlfriend. Period.
But who y'all?
Yeah, you don't care if he had a girlfriend.
Right. Figure out if he had a girlfriend.
YouTube channel. You ain't see them Logic?
What's his name again?
Are you familiar with Tasha K?
Tasha K, the little blog, the shit starter. Yeah, I know her.
Yeah,
this is her mentee. This is her mentee.
Yeah, Storm Monroe. You don't know who he is?
Nah. What are you talking about?
It's the guy that be with.
He talk about everything.
He talk about everything. Celebrity guy.
No, he does like celebrity gossip.
Celebrity gossip.
Yeah.
I'm put his name in the chat. Well, no, I ain't.
That's all right.
I'm gonna drop his link. I'll drop his link.
Yeah, Katie gonna drop his link for you. That's all.
Yeah. No, don't do it.
He said he don't want it.
Yeah, I'm good.
One of my friends over my morning husband, his name is Stephen A. Smith, and she said that he was an Uncle Tom, and I was like, oh hell no. And I said, anytime a Black man, because he decided to apologize because he said a woman don't provoke the man, that ESPN suspended him for a week, and I said, so if he make one mistake, but he give money to the black community, the Black churches, and now he's an Uncle Tom. Why do Black people tear each other down like that?
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I think I said this before. When they was making those rules or what they was going to do when they was taking us from our land, and we are kidnapped people, they did something that's so deep rooted and embedded to the point that it's like we're lost. Some of us is not that lost. Some of us is getting it, but it's so much stuff. It's you don't get it. It's a lot to unpack. One, you can't be Black and be rich and want better for yourself. Two, you can't be try to be proper or show that you have education and talk a certain way without deeming, oh, you're sounding white. No, what do white sound like? That's like somebody said, oh, you sound Haitian. What do Haitians sound like? Because that's not what, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot.
but
it's a lot.
But the thing is, why is Black people our own kind, if they get successful, rich, and powerful, they gotta be an Uncle Tom? Why is that? Maybe they feel like they got a seat at the table, they can help us. But us Black people don't feel.
Also, you gotta help yourself. You have to help yourself.
But I'm
right.
That's
if
one
a Black
thing I'm
person
gonna tell
is
you.
rich, powerful, and got a seat at the table, the other Black people are mad.
But also too, you gotta also look at this. Just because someone have a seat at the table does not mean that you are supposed to be at that table too. Because sometimes what that person was destined for, that person is destined for that person. You probably are not the person that needs to be sitting at the table. You probably the person that needs to be out there on the front line. It's different things, but you know what?
What I'm asking the question is, why are us Black people are mad if that one Black person got a seat at the table? They call him an Uncle Tom. Why is that? Why he gotta be a sell to the Black community? Maybe he feel like me having a seat at the table is gonna help my community.
It's gonna help himself. I don't know about the community, but then you gotta think. Like I said, go back to when that person was probably coming up. He probably never had much love coming from his own people.
I don't feel
just being honest.
Just
being honest.
Okay,
sometimes we are not.
Go ahead,
we are
Katie.
not the most supporting. Just to be honest, sometimes we're not the most supporting at times. But a lot of things stick to people as they go on, and once they get big, they return the love back to the people that showed them love, and I think that's only right.
Okay, but when I hear this brother talking on ESPN, because I hear him every morning talking on ESPN, he's talking about the black community, how we can get better. He's talking about giving money to the HBU colleges. He's talking about us start doing stupid stuff. He is talking about his community. He is talking about where he come from, Queen House, New York. He's talking about all that. But I heard my community, and especially black people, calling him an Uncle Tom. I got a problem with that.
I think they just don't like him because you're talking about Stephen A. Smith. Or
Stephen A. Smith. His name is Stephen A. Smith.
Well, yeah, you are. Yeah, I know what you're saying. He's a commentator for sports. My cousins from when it's time for us to watch games, they don't take too much to him, and it had nothing to do with Uncle Tom. They just don't like him. So it could just be they just don't like him. You know, it don't even have to be the Uncle Tom. You know. It's just that they just don't like him. He rub people wrong. It is what it is.
You can respect that.
Yes.
I can respect that somebody just say, you know, and that's the same thing dealing with this Thomas situation. If you just say you don't like him, then yeah, it's respectable. But if what you say, oh, well, he's a big violation to the black community, then I say that's bullshit.
That's not true.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Just say, look, you know what? I don't like that nigga. And then you can respect anybody. If somebody come to my live and say, look, I don't like you. Okay, that's cool. That's your
Absolutely.
I mean, right. But don't say I'm lying. Because if you say I'm lying, I'm gonna say, okay, call up. Shit,
Right.
call up.
That's what I was telling her. You know, Court TV, you know he have like a call-in show once a week where like he tell people that don't agree with him to call in. And me and Juicy was talking about earlier, a lot of the people that call in are just ignorant and they don't make us look any better. Like some of the people that I hear calling in when he be like, well, if you disagree with me, hit the link. And they hit the link and they sound like straight idiots. And I'd be like, is there anybody out there that's intelligent that disagrees with Tommy that can actually make sense? Anybody out there that can make him look stupid?
There was one person that I know that went on there and she actually made sense and she was able to have a proper conversation. All the rest was drunks.
Yes, sure.
It was just like
a lot.
I gotta turn the channel. That's how I felt. Watching, I'm losing brain cells here. There was one girl.
You know why?
Okay, guys. But Limited Reaper said he has a nice setup. Intrigued by Nick said facts, Juicy. Melanated King said, and notice he's the highest paid announcer. And Intrigued by Nick said, Tay Diggs said the same thing. When he was in drama class in high school, black women did not want to talk to him. So he only dated outside his race. And because you said that, that's right, Intrigued by Nick. And then he married a white lady and she dumped him. And that's what he did because he should have married me. And then Intrigued by Nick said, now that he's paid, they are mad that they didn't choose him. But that's okay, Intrigued by Nick. He married a white woman and she dumped him. She dumped him. See?
And
now that new movie
and she brought up a good point, right?
Right.
This is the thing. I'm gonna ask y'all before I say this. Do y'all want me to be honest with y'all, or y'all want me to tell y'all a lie?
We want you to be honest, Lodge. Come on now.
I had to make sure. The thing is that a lot of times black women don't think they're difficult, right?
Right.
As we get older and we start partying, the number one thing a man wants is a peace of mind, right? True. I'm saying right now is because I know I love black women, but I know this. Black women will not give you a peace of mind. I'm gonna tell you this. And like I said, I've been in the military, so I got buddies who married Filipinos, Korean, white folks, right? And you know what? And I'll be dating a black chick. And then she'll be going off, she'll be snapping. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, damn. I said, why black women can't be like that? just to give a man a piece of mind. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think I can answer that for you.
I would have been married like 10 years ago.
So you
I
saying
can answer that for you.
Daddy didn't give you
I
a
can
piece of mind?
answer that for you. But let me tell you this. I used to be that really submissive. At one point, I was submissive, very soft. Well, I'm still pretty soft spoken. I'm not like hard type of woman. But when I was in a relationship like that with,
I said she was soft spoken. My bad, that's Katie. All right, I'm sorry.
But I can say at times when I was in relationships with Black men, when I was very submissive and I listened to everything that they said, and I listened and did, you know, what they told me to do and stuff like that. And it's almost like Black men do not like women to act like that. It's like they have gotten so used to the dysfunctional Black woman, the woman who is soft-spoken, who don't argue with him, the woman who is very submissive. That type of Black woman is like a alien to him. He looking at her like, what is wrong with her? Why is she so nice? I have actually had a Black man tell me, you not loud enough. You don't argue. Like, what's wrong with you? I want a woman that's snappy. You not snappy enough. Like when I was younger, I've had Black guys say that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I just can't sit and try to alter myself to pander to a man that's seeking a dysfunctional woman. I'm like, go and find that drama queen that you want, because I'm not gonna turn into that. So I think sometimes those women who probably not problematic probably get with a Black man like that, and they kind of shift themselves over into that loud drama queen that fit the category. So sometimes some of these guys out here can turn a good woman bad.
Okay, so logic. So let me tell you something. I was raped in the church. Okay, I got married at 22. I believe my husband can walk on water. Whatever my husband wanted, I let him make a decision. I was submissive to him, okay? But let me tell you when the switch happened for me was when he was telling me he was taking his mission to Hawaii and we was getting a divorce. That's when the switch happened for me, okay? That's when I was saying I wish a nigga would. Okay, that's when it's not happened for me.
And guess what though? And I know you're older now.
Yes.
But that's the thing that you should never let do. You should never let a man change who you are, because in that process, you might have been perfect. You might have been the perfect thing what somebody was looking for, but now you let somebody else change you. Like I'm not gonna sit here and try to take up for no fucked up niggas. I'm telling you, it's fucked up niggas. But I know from experience that guess what? When I was younger, I was wild.
Yeah.
Now I'm older. I got everything. I got whatever I want. Now I think differently. I can see a fat ass and some nice titties, and then I don't have a peace of mind. She can keep that shit. Give me the little skinny booty bitch. You goddamn work at Target.
Yeah,
You know,
but
right. But you're right, Logic. You're right, because I mean, look at me. Me and Andrea are looking at it different, because you are absolutely right. I'm coming out of an 18-year marriage, and you know, I just been divorced since August. So therefore, I'm not gonna let him change me, because of the mistakes that he made.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna let him change me, because that would make the next man that I come across, that'll make me be bitter and ill towards him. He don't deserve that.
But the thing is, I'm not bitter or angry anymore. Okay, I went to therapy to help me, and I've been in a relationship. I had a 4-year relationship. We broke up, but that relationship was so good. He was a nice guy, but he got deported, so he's not here no more. So, but the same thing is, I have learned what I want at 22. Look,
you need it. Hey, look.
What in the world, Angel?
They got ported back to Jamaica. It's all good.
Oh my God! And Jamaica is that.
Okay, but what I want at what I want at 22 and what I want at 46 is two different things. Now I know what makes a relationship. I know who I am. I know all that. I didn't know when I was 22 and married him. I didn't know who I was.
Right. Hello.
I thought he was my leader. I thought he could walk on water, but I didn't know. I didn't know he was gonna lie.
Ask yourself this.
Yes.
Do you think these black men that dead outside their race, instead of looking down on them for doing it, have you ever thought about what is it? What is it about these women? And it's just not white women. It's white, it's Asian, is what about this women is attractive to these black men?
Well, my ex-husband left me for a white woman. I'm pretty sure Tiffany don't got the attitude. She don't talk like I do. She don't snap her head and she don't cuss his ass out. And the one thing she did tell me is, she said, I'll be promoting him. I tell him, I ain't telling nigga shit. I'm gonna tell him he doing wrong. She said, I'll promote him. I tell him it's gonna get better. Okay, well, I can't do that right now.
And guess what?
I like generation, so I can't say nothing.
All you just explained,
yes,
is that he want a peace of mind,
right?
And that's why I'm single now, because
exactly.
That's what I want, but I can't find it. When I say
exactly,
it gotta be like I said, I can't date on my level. I gotta sit here and go find me. I gotta date below or whatever, and that's not true happiness to me. That it's hard to find a man that all he asks for is a peace of mind, and he get it, and it's a lot out there, and then you got to realize. And look, our TV shows, our rap video, it displays it. The ratchet black woman.
So this the thing is, if he wanted a peace of mind, my question to me, and I told him this: if he wanted a peace of mind, he should not be having a mistress and a wife too. Because if you want a peace of mind, maybe you need to figure out what you're doing wrong instead of trying to have a wife and a mistress. How about that? Because you can't have two women in your life; it's gonna drive you crazy. I'm just asking the question.
Actually, you can, but I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna lay that on you. I ain't gonna lay that on y'all. But I'm just saying, the thing is, it is a peace of mind is not a lot to ask for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To come home and not to be in these arguments, it's not a lot to ask for. You see what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, if you get a man at a certain age, they'll tell you this, that you can keep the big ass booties, you can keep the big titties, you can keep the goddamn the WAP and all that shit. Now the WAP got to stay though, but
I know
that's nasty.
You give me a piece
ready to say logic. Hold on a minute.
Hold on.
All my dudes that I know that's not married right now and that's successful and whatever, they sick because they can't find a black woman they offer them peace of mind. They find
what about us black women can't find a man that offer us a peace of mind?
Bullshit.
And there you go, Andrea, because I'm
no, that's true. That's true.
There's a lot of men that don't give no
I can't find a black man who got the financial level that I'm at. I can't find a black man who wants to do right.
Ain't you married?
No, I'm divorced.
Oh, I thought you was married. Ain't you saying somebody?
What you say? No, we broke up. I told you he got deported, so we broke up.
Andrea, you ain't never tell me that now. You never tell me that when I be telling you about my Jamaicans. You ain't tell me nothing about that. And whoever just came in got
I'm still, we can't find a black man who can give us a peace of mind.
I can talk to you, Andrew, and I can find out why you ain't got nobody. And I'm being honest with you.
Well, I ain't got man. You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that.
No, I'm telling you, I will always tell you the truth.
Okay, come on here.
YouTube, and every time I get on a panel with you, you hollering at me. So I know damn well if we was in the same house, Now you go like, nigga, get this plate, nigga. I said, I shouldn't
No,
have did it.
I don't. And when I'm in a relationship, that man leads the relationship. Okay. When I'm in a relationship, I know how to pipe down. But right now, I'm independent, black, and doing my own thing. Okay. But I know how to be in a relationship. Okay. I'm serious. You act like this is my vibrato online, but I'm telling you, Andrea Lish is a lover, and she will love you, and she's loyal to the end. Okay, that's who I am, and I have been in great relationships. Okay, great ones.
Well, I will say this. I would be like, oh, I was the best in the relationship. I was down for him and all stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I got on his nerve too, just like he got on my nerve. That's why I'm single. So that's why I'm just like, you know what? I'm enjoying learning myself, being by myself, so I could be prepared for when it's time for me to be with someone. Then again, I'm a loner anyway by nature. But yeah. Keep in mind, you might be doing something, everything that he wants you to do, everything that you want you to like as an ideal woman that you think that you're doing, but in all sense, you probably get on his damn nerve. Just like
Right.
you know, it's vice versa. Because I know like men want peace, so do women. Women want peace
We
as
so
well.
do. We want peace too.
We want peace all the time
Amen.
because you know you got a man and he just all up your butt, or he being annoying, he nagging, you nagging, and it's just not working. So it goes both ways. It's vice versa. I can say it in that sense. But that's why it's always good to know who you dating. It's always good to vet the person, just like how you do a job interview. Remember, you dating somebody is kind of like a job too. So
yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. And you know what? You look at it like it's a job, because if you start
It's a lot of
slacking on
work.
your job, someone else
Somebody's
can
gonna come
easily
and take that
replace you.
position.
Yep.
And then you're gonna be standing outside talking about, but I'm willing to do it for a cheaper
Hey, but you know what though? The Bible told you. The Bible told you that it was not a relationship. It was not a marriage. The Bible told you it was a partnership.
Yeah.
We with these American marriage standards and all that shit, we did it to a relationship. The marriage told you, the Bible told you, if you believe in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? If you think the Bible is history, it told you. Go back and look at the Bible. It never said marriage. It said partner. And then when you hear one thing, you hear about names. You hear about legacies. You hear about all that. Because the purpose of the man and woman was to produce kids.
Yeah.
And they had a partnership. That's why they
right, Logic. You telling the truth. Be fruitful and multiply.
He's telling the truth.
Guys, for a minute, welcome Rob. Rob in the building, and we are so glad to have you here.
Yeah, but now that I know about
Wait a minute, Andrea. Hold on, Andrea. Thank you, Rob, for sharing out, guys. Everybody, there's Rob. Grab him if you don't have him. Katie, I think you already have him. Y'all know he is.
Oh yeah, I got him.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
Rob.
is amazing. Yeah, love you, Rob. You know that.
Yeah, but at the same time, and now that I know about partnership, I don't think partnership. Sometimes I'm looking for loyalty. It's different than partnership, because when you partner things up with somebody, when you get divorced, you're gonna start arguing over money, things, children. That was the most. I don't want to do that again.
Well, see, I didn't do that.
You're not supposed to think about divorce though.
About mine. That's
Yeah,
one
but
thing about my divorce.
I started believing now you need a security blanket.
Andrea. And see, I understand what Logic was saying also. When Logic said, Logic, I wonder, can you tell me? I really ain't got to say much, but can you tell me why I got cheated on and why I'm divorced, why my husband cheated on me after 18-year marriage? He told me, the things that he told me sound ignorant, but he told me that I was too good for him. And he said he felt like he can't match up to me. And so he went and got somebody that he feel comfortable around. So what is he saying about her? So anyway, Yeah, I had a great marriage. I produced a son out of it, but my son passed away at birth. But I just want to know, I just want to ask, can you tell me why that happened to me? I mean, you don't really know me. You know Andrea more, but by just talking to me tonight, So I mean,
Well, based on the story you just said, you got to realize this. It don't stop. I'm just not saying that women is fucked up. Yes, you have too many niggas out here, and then they live based on the nigga code. You see what I'm saying? The things like I just say this. The whole concept of what we doing today is we trying to fit a key in a hole that it don't work. You see what I'm saying? So now we so and I'm gonna call it, we so dumb that we'll tell our kids to put the same key in this hole that we don't know work, right?
Right.
Our concept of relationship do not work because it's not based on a partnership. And Drew just said something, right? She said, well, a relationship has more loyalty. Incorrect. A partnership has more loyalty.
Right.
You have no loyalty to a relationship because you got to realize this. If you had loyalty to a relationship, then the most prized possession is them kids. So now I'm not going to get in there because I don't think y'all ready for that. But the thing is that
what you say? You said it's children.
I said the most prized possession in a relationship is the kids.
Yes.
The resources of a relationship. The kids is the byproduct of a partnership.
Yes.
So now
when we broke up, we started arguing over the partnership situation. So what do you say to that then? And now you want me to go back into another partnership, and then we're gonna argue over money things again?
No, you trying to fuss with me so much, you're missing the point.
Okay.
You're missing the point. When I tell you this, I'm telling you this, it was gonna fail anyway.
Huh?
Listen what I'm saying. Just hold up before you say something. Just listen, because then I'm gonna end up saying it, and then just listen.
Okay.
The concept is designed to fail. You go in a relationship, right? You're thinking about who? You're thinking about you. He's thinking about him, right?
Yes.
If you go into a partnership, you're thinking about the byproducts of that partnership, what that partnership produces.
Right.
So now that partnership will always have loyalty. That relationship will end at the drop of a dime, and you will never know why.
Absolutely.
Loyalty there.
Absolutely.
You don't stick to the byproducts. Once the purpose of this, watch this. No matter what you say, right? The purpose of a man and a woman is to reproduce.
Yes.
Right? That means the thing that we should cherish most is the byproduct of that relationship, correct?
Yes.
Which is the kids.
Right.
We sold on everything else. That's why this whole dynamic will continue to fail. That's why I said you're going in, you're trying to work this key, it don't work, but you're gonna pass that same key to your kid. And you know that key don't work.
Okay. Yes, that's true.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. That's why
it's basically like you're setting your child up for failure because you tried that road, and that road was like you looked at the sign and it said no outlet, and you still went down that road. Then you came out and you told your kid, hey, go down that same road. And they go down there and they're just like, okay, where do I go? There's nowhere else to go.
Well, I didn't tell my kid. I definitely told my kids, wait.
We're not talking to you. We having a conversation.
We're not
talking about you.
Yeah.
We're having a conversation.
Welcome to all who came in, guys. When I can slip it in, I try to say it. Welcome to everybody who just came in. We love y'all. Welcome and join the conversation if you can. Talk back in the chat. We love y'all. Okay, continue, guys.
What I was saying is as far as when you are in a relationship with someone and you're well, I know me. I'm a woman of a certain age now. When I'm dating someone, I'm not no longer dating them to just to have fun. I'm dating them to build something because I'm not getting no older. I'm not getting no younger.
Right.
And I don't need to be playing around to be, especially if I have children. And I don't need to be wasting any time because I'm raising children. Also too, being that I'm a single woman but not a single mother, I have to be privy to who I have even around me and protecting my energy of those people. Now, as you see, you get with a person, things don't work out. You don't just hop for the next thing to come. Like I said, it's always a good thing to learn yourself, because when you break up, you automatically gonna go to, oh, it's that person's fault, but not look at some of the faults that you had to the demise of your relationship.
Right.
And you have to take those things in, because that's why you have to learn yourself. You have to relearn yourself, because us as women, we tend to follow fairy tale. Like, oh, we want a man, we get with a man, we want to be submissive, we're gonna be this, we're gonna be that. But sometimes your relationship don't necessarily have to go that way. You just got to find something where you and the person respect each other, and y'all can pretty much counteract off each other. Pretty, like, if you lacking something, this person picks it up, and then vice versa. And that's how a healthy relationship works. And it's not where you arguing, it's not where you are the independent one, it's not where you're stronger than this person. No, y'all actually equal, but this person is opposite of what you are, and y'all together actually comes stronger and build something great. And that's how it should work. But if you think along the lines of, oh, I'm gonna be a ride or die, or I'm gonna go out for, no, then you're gonna be putting yourself up for defeat, because what will happen is now you become more so of like someone to lean on, because you don't notice that if you're someone who I'm a hold him down, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Eventually, you're gonna hold him down to where he gets himself situated, and he go find someone else where he can hold up with. And that can happen.
You're gonna be like the jump off.
Huh?
You're gonna end up like the jump off, the person that just really get him in a good position so he can leave you.
Yeah. And 9 out of 10, that way you and that person with, that person probably had lesser than you have, but you looked at that person as, he has potential.
You may tell you something, sis. I'm just tell you right now, and just listen to me closely, right? A partnership is ownership, right? A relationship is a state of being connected.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Which one would you want?
The connection.
You want a connection?
Yeah.
All right, y'all have a connection. Y'all give me the ownership. Because an ownership will last forever. The state of being connected can also have the state of being disconnected. See,
but ownership, I don't know about all of that.
I just, you know what I just did? I just told you the definitions, so you can't know about all that.
I don't know. Like you own me. I'm like,
no.
Yeah, you own me. What you want?
No.
Okay.
When you say it's a partnership,
okay,
Yeah.
Based on a concept of ownership.
Okay.
Investments.
Okay.
You invest something into it, right? A relationship is just the same as being connected.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, you're
want
right.
we've been taught that the state of being connected is the way we should be.
Mm-hmm.
What we really look for a partnership. We
Yeah.
want partnership. We want that investment. We want that ownership. You see what I'm saying? And then when we do that, then we complain. But we settle for a relationship that can be connected and disconnected at a drop of a time. Just like the sister said, dude with her for 18 years. At a drop of a dime, he disconnected.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm talking about an 18-year marriage where he was I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I'm a professional cheater or I know what I'm doing, but I'm just saying I had a man that did not know how to cheat. Let me tell you something. And with me being the manager at AT&T for 13 years, you know good and well, I know my husband ain't got no friends and didn't have no friends or nothing. And then all of a sudden, you get a new job in a different city, and all of a sudden that week, he got caught that week. That week, you sitting outside on the phone till 3 a.m. when I know you ain't got no friends. And I didn't pay no attention at first. And really, because I wasn't logic, I really was not interested. I mean, I was just about fed up anyway, because I was bored. I was a bored wife. I was like, oh my God, he's boring me. But anyway, so and let me tell you, he got up. When he got, now I said this in one of my videos, not the one I did Monday, but the one before that. I said, this man got down on one knee and got my old set of wedding rings. And he asked me, would I marry him again? And I'm just sitting there like, yes, I'll marry you over and over. You know, and then he was like, can we forgive each other for anything we've ever done? I'm like, yeah. I know he had never done anything. So I'm like, what is he talking about? So then the next day, he got caught. And when he left, y'all already know, he didn't take nothing. And so 18 years of his life is still here at my house. I mean, half of it is on offer up, but I'm just saying, he didn't take anything. And he kept saying, I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. And he said that for 4 months. And then last time he was like, don't do nothing with my stuff. I'm coming back home. I went and got an attorney. And I went and got my alimony started. And that's where we sit right now. And so we've been separated for 4 years and divorced since August. So therefore, that's how that went. But this dude, he wasn't planning on doing what he did. And in that case, he would have took something. He didn't take nothing. He just saying he coming back home. And that was 18 years. So that's how quick something can happen. Just like that.
Yep. That's it. That's a relationship.
It can happen. Yes.
That's a relationship. That's a marriage.
That's right.
I only married for 7 years, logic. So that's a marriage, is it? I'm just asking the question.
You said what?
7 years.
7 years. What you mean?
I was married to him 7 years and 2 kids.
And I'm telling you, the concept of a relationship or a marriage is based upon a connection that can be easily disconnected, right?
Yep.
But a partnership is something way deeper, way stronger. We lost this. We lost the moral code that we once had when we looked at each other and as equals in a partnership. It no longer exists. So if you don't look at a woman as being your partner, and you look at her just being, oh, I'm in this relationship with this woman, the world will stay like this forever.
Yep.
I'm telling you. And one of the primary problems is that I think that need to be addressed is at least 95% of the time is men cheating, right?
Yeah.
But have you ever asked that question, why do men cheat? Is it by nature?
Sometimes
I think it's by nature.
Well, it's by nature all the time.
I think
just
men are just more curious. I think they're just more curious creatures and being curious.
that passage in the Bible said, "Be fruitful and go multiply."
Right. He didn't say be fruitful and multiply with everybody.
It didn't say be fruitful and multiply with everybody.
Absolutely.
No, not with everybody.
And I had a
My
friend.
mama Daddy told me that same bullshit.
I had a friend
My
that
parents told me that same bullshit. Okay, I had a friend. I don't want to have 7 kids.
I had a friend that told me he don't know why men cheat. He was like, because WAP is WAP to him. But I had to correct him on that because it's WAP out there, but it's also SOP out there and DOP. So
thank you.
And you know what I mean? Y'all can read some lines. It ain't always WAP. So that's another reason.
It's that DOP.
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself
out there.
Oh, you gotta take care of yourself. Ain't nobody got time for that. And that's why somebody was on my panel one week talking about, if a man can't get it up, then that messes up everything. And that's when I brought that up. I was like, no. I said a woman got to play her part too. And that's when I was saying with the WAP, she got to play her part. So, what reason? It's a reason a man can't get it up. It might be a reason he can't get it up. And
it might be it could be
medication though.
It could be
medication. It was somebody that wasn't on medication. So that's when I said maybe it was DOP and maybe it was SOP. So that's why y'all grown out there. Y'all can read between the lines. That might be why he
but not necessarily. I'm gonna give you a little synopsis of what broke down, even though I'm not going to involve the cheating. But when I tried to
juicy.
Huh? No, I tried to make it work with my children's father after the cheating and stuff like that, and it was like years. But it got to the point where we are so familiar with each other to the point where when we did get intimate, it was like I already knew a position he was going to do. And like it was just like, okay, that's it. Like, all right. And then it got boring.
Boy, how did we get on?
It got boring. So sometimes it's not always the WAP. Those are not even always the head or the booty. It's not none of that. It's not, not the hand motion, not none of that. It's just that you have so much history with this person that it's nothing new no more. And that's why sometimes when you are in a relationship, you gotta spice it up. You gotta role play. You gotta
you gotta role play.
You
gotta do all type of stuff.
Listen, guys, I'm down with the role playing. Doggone it, kidnap me. I'm down with all of that. I like the role play. I like to keep something up into it. And doggone, I ain't gonna tell y'all the rest of the stuff. Y'all be thinking I'm crazy up in here, but I'm gonna tell you. I love that stuff. I still don't care what nobody say. You still can't walk around here with no dry ass foot and no stinking ass. You can't.
Yeah. And you can't call yourself juicy, no, you're dry.
Exactly. I don't care how much you roll play. I don't care how much you roll play. Okay, let me tell you something. Why would Logic want to come and role play with me and kidnap me if he know he get ready to get some stinking, dry? Why? I wouldn't want to role play.
Okay, but y'all do know that you can have. But I do know that you could be sitting there putting it down in the bedroom, your coochie wet like like the river. You sitting there, you could be giving super head, doing all type of tricks and stuff like that, busting a salt shake and all that. You could sit there, be riding and splitting on it, all type of stuff.
Okay, Juicy, enough.
I'm just saying, like you can do all of that and still get cheated on.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter if you got WAP, DOP, or none of that. You still can get cheated on.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you, Juicy. I'm gonna tell you what the truth. Juicy is telling the truth because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Halle Berry got cheated on.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I thought about.
Every man cheated on Holly Berry. Every man cheated on her.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I thought about when my husband first left. What made me feel better? I mean, it was crazy, but I said, if Beyonce can get cheated on, then darn. That's what I thought. And that's what I just said, oh well, like that. And I said, I didn't say next yet. I waited a while, but then I was like, next, because it's like it was over anyway. Because I mean, like I said, I was bored. And he said I was too good for him. It's not that I was too good for him. It's just that I was that popular girl in high school. He was that one that would get something through with him in school. So therefore, you know, they say opposites attract. Not always. So
that's not always true. Yeah, that's not always true. Because you know what? Sometimes two people can be so different that it will kind of put a space in between them. But sometimes two people can be different, and it can make the relationship more intriguing, because that person that, you know, they may be with is probably a little boring, and the other person is probably a little bit more exciting. They can kind of show them other stuff. Because, you know, I remember being with a guy, you know, he used to always try to get his life together, but it seemed like he could never seem to get himself together. He used to be sometimes in and out of jail and different stuff like that. And, you know, I was just the one that was always working and, you know, had the more stability going on. But like, I think we were together probably 3.5 years or whatever. I was with him almost the same time I was with my son's father. But he was so used to being in and out of jail. When we used to role play, don't you know, I was always the cop who pulled him over. I would pull him over and I'd be like, you know, you got some warrants, and I'd make him like give me sexual favors so he can get out of the
oh my gosh.
Okay.
But he didn't want to turn me off the role playing and everything, but I always had to be the cop. Like,
that
was always
so crazy.
He was used to going to jail.
That is crazy. And I understand what Katie is saying. And then, but when you know what, y'all, I'm just gonna be honest with you. By the time maybe it's TMI, but by the time you have to teach somebody, and like I said, I was married 18 years. By the time you have to teach somebody how to do something, doggone it, I done got burned out. I had to tell my ex, I'm like, you know, be rough with me. Throw me against the wall, darn, look, do something, you know, and I don't want to be missionary style.
But sometimes we get capped out though, because sometimes like I'm still confused on this panel right now. I'm like this. Why do you call yourself Miss Juicy?
You know, why you call yourself Miss Juicy?
What I got to do with this?
No, it's your name. I'm just trying to figure. We talking about truth and respect and loyalty,
right?
I'm honest. Why you call yourself Miss Juicy?
Why I call myself Miss Juicy? It didn't have nothing to do with anything what you're thinking it is. It's just that thank you. Back in the days when Juicy Couture was popping, I used to wear a lot of Juicy Couture, and that's what name kind of stuck from then. So that was that. So that's how that name came about. That's about it.
Hey, I got to go. Call in the chat. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all later. Yeah. Carla is a troll. Please block her ass.
Carla?
No, she's no troll. She good people.
Carla is beautiful. Hey, love you. Melanie said, Carla, good. And YouTube, Logic said, hey, welcome to the chat. And Carla is beautiful said, laugh out loud. Look at Logic. I know we got 10 million people in the building, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I was on here 4 hours last week. And now we done been on here almost 4 hours again.
We have great conversation over here.
My Cashapp in the doggone in the chat. I'm tired of this man.
My ex was a bad boy. He was a bad boy, okay? And I was attracted to a bad boy. But
hey, look, the only cash apps I hit is Juicy cash apps.
Okay. Logic. You said that up in my chat now. And Carla said, he's lying. I'm no troll. You know you ain't a troll, Carla. And intrigued by Nick said, hey, Carla. Okay. All right, Logic, my bro.
I got you. My word is, look, I got you. I'm finna hit your cash out right now. But I just looked at the title of this live. It said with the angels. Ain't no goddamn angel. I'm getting the fuck off of here.
That's because I used to call us the messy angels, but tonight I was like, I ain't gonna put messy in there. I'm just gonna say angels, but we the messy angels. If you look back on all the lives, we're the messy angels. That's what we're known as.
No, but if I come up here again, I ain't finna come up here with no angels in the title. You ain't gonna do me like that.
Well, it's the messy angels. I'm saying, and there's 10 million people in the building, guys. We love all of y'all. We the messy angels. So it is.
I had so much fun with messy angels and gentlemen.
That much juice in the world. You know what I'm saying? To make me goddamn come on the panel with goddamn angels.
Hours.
I know.
Well, thank you for coming. Yes, thank you, Logic.
And it's so funny that you say that, Logic, because I text my daughter and I text Katie. I said, wouldn't Logic make a great angel? And now,
hey, look, I already peeped you. I already peeped the whole time you in there like that.
Oh, whatever. That's back to them and stuff, and letting y'all know I appreciate you guys.
Oh, that because people sharing you out.
Yeah, I was just responding. That's how, because I couldn't get a word in, so I was like, okay. I was like, well,
I believe that. Get out of here with that shit. You and that text your daughter, your friend, you know what I'm saying? Y'all talking shit. Look,
no, and actually Katie just texted me and was just like, let me know the time. She keeps up with the time, that's all. And,
in Court TV, make sure you shout out your social media.
I'll be the Batman. I'll be our protector.
Okay.
Yeah, I thank you for sharing me out, Logic. Make sure you keep sharing us out. And Katie 101, Katie Talk 101, we love you. Carla is beautiful. Carla is beautiful, guys. She said, Logic has gained his angelic YouTube wings. He sure has.
But I love Logic. Okay, I love.
Yeah, but Carla, you got to understand, you have too, baby, because everybody in the chat is an angel also. So.
Angel, you don't know her very well.
I call my that's what I call my audience is my angels.
Yeah, so and you guys can check out Candy V on Sunday night. Logic's over there, Battle of the Sexes. It's every Sunday night. You guys should check it out. It's pretty good.
Okay, yeah, I like Candy V. She's our friend. And Carla Beautiful said I share your stream out as well on my community wall, Lackey. Thank you, Carla. I will go to it. You are amazing. All of you guys are amazing. I love y'all.
Hey, Miss Lackey, can I ask you a question before I get off the panel?
Hey, not if it's something you need to text me about, text me.
No, I'm gonna tell you this right here. You know what I'm saying? So, Miss Lackey, what are you lacking?
You know what? I ain't lacking nothing. That's just my maiden name. And I had that maiden name before I put it on here before I got divorced. I've been on YouTube over a year. So I just went ahead, went back to my maiden name. So my dad
Miss Juicy. You know what I'm saying? So niggas don't be fooled by Miss Juicy. Because that's a she lie. All right. Hey, I'm gonna be back though, man. I enjoyed y'all, Miss Lackey, Miss Juicy.
Oh my God. Guys, we've been here almost 4 hours. We're gonna get off of here because oh my God, we love y'all. We do. And y'all come back 7 o'clock every Friday at 7. Logic.
It's Tuesday at 7.
I'll be here.
All right.
Bye, Logic.
Hit her Cash App. Her Cash App is TamekaLackey. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Y'all should have heard me on Armand Wiggins one night. I won something and he was like, what's your Cash App? Oh, I was like, $. I was making sure he had that right, but that was when I had my married name on there. But anyway, yes, go ahead, Logic. What is my Cash App?
It's $TamekaLackey, and make sure y'all match my $10. If everybody match that $10, yeah, if y'all match her $10, then she can buy goddamn string yards. I ain't got to worry about this damn duck upside my head.
You know what? Wait a minute. Logic, because you said that, I forgot, didn't I, Katie? I said I'm getting ready to upgrade my StreamYard because I be on here too much now. And I forgot. And I was thinking about it a minute ago. Logic, you will not see that duck next week. I promise.
No, I'm cool. If I was down there, it's upside my head. You ain't on y'all.
You ain't gonna see the duck because I be on here too much. Charging me nothing or cut me off in the middle of a sentence. So
okay.
So yeah, and I'm finna see you that $10 right now. Y'all ladies have a beautiful day. Juicy, $10. Andrea, your ass too. Katie, Carla, all y'all niggas in the chat. Hit $10. God damn it. So you got to get this right.
Y'all are something else. All the people in the book, we love y'all.
Thank you for joining us, Logic.
Thank you for coming.
You guys,
all right, y'all. I'm about to jump on.
Anybody in the chat have any last words to say? I always let my chat say the last words because y'all are the reason why we're here. Y'all are amazing. So do anybody in the chat have anything that they want to say? Just drop it and you'll be okay.
Or y'all come over and see me on Tuesday, 7 o'clock.
Yeah. So we do this. So,
y'all come on, check out Battle. Guys, come over there.
Thank you. Melanated King said, great live. Thank you. We love you, Melanated King. Come back Friday at 7. We love you. And on Tuesdays, Katie's time is 7 because she's in Arkansas, but it's 8 o'clock my time. I'm in North Carolina.
Okay.
But we come over to Katie Talk 101 on Tuesdays and Mondays. Mizz Juice Review, 8 o'clock our time. New York and North Carolina. But
I love you guys. Y'all take care.
Love you,
Andrea. Love you.
We love you with the Cash App.
Check out Battle, y'all. You guys, check out Battle of the Sexes on Sunday night. It's pretty good.
We will.
Every Sunday night.
We will.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sweetie.
All right, y'all.
Okay, all right, guys. Well, if no one else has anything to say,
bye.
We're gonna go, and we love y'all. We see you later, angels. We love you guys.